gonna take on the world. We're gonna take on the world.
All right, welcome to Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast. This is episode 153. We're in February 11, 2026, downtown St. Joseph, Michigan. Whether we have 38 days till spring, guys. 38 days. I am James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, the co-host. And we have a special guest in the house tonight. He goes by the name of J.R. Clark. And he has a band called the J.R. Clark Band. Welcome to the show, sir.
Good job, James. Good job.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, that's nice. I didn't know there was that many people in
Yeah,
there.
they're all above us looking down.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem. How you been?
I've been good.
I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
has
we said,
actually, he has.
before we even started, we were talking about how I asked JR to come on the show. And I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Joe asked him one time, and he gets a yes. And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" I couldn't believe.
There was two people on that day.
Oh, really?
I booked.
But thank you
Two
for
people.
coming.
Oh, yeah. Like
Come
I
on, I appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, you
You're
guys
welcome.
popped up in my, because you're online, you popped up
Yep.
in my.
Yeah.
So I started watching you. Like I said, when I'm, usually when I'm working out at home or something,
Right.
I'll catch you guys on Wednesday nights or months, depending what.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Well, I appreciate
like
it.
what you
man.
guys are doing.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Number
Do you
one.
need help
And-
opening that?
I was trying to find a little
Okay.
this little sliver right there.
Hey, at least I bought you one that has a crack in it. I was afraid to buy fodder from places.
I bought one at that same store. It was open.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a twist. It doesn't look that has a rim like a soda. It just
Yeah.
Oh,
has-
yeah.
So I always buy
Suspect.
ones that you have to physically
Like
open it
crack
up,
open or
crack
something,
open. I'm
yeah.
always afraid.
All right.
Bottle their own water.
Hey.
Tap water in the back. That's crazy.
So, do you like to go by JR or just J? So I
See, my stage name
Yeah.
is JR, which is just really my initials.
Yeah.
And how that story went is my wife made me some cards up, and she used my middle initial. And I'm talking years ago.
Years ago, yeah.
I'm in Kalamazoo, and everybody said, "Hey, JR." When I give my card, and I'm like, "Are they talking to me?" So I kind of got stuck with that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it wasn't like my favorite. I didn't come up, "Hey, I want to be JR," but stuck, and that's why I'm
All
not.
right.
A lot of people, they know me as that. I mean, people I grew up around stuff, they call me Jay, but I answered in either one.
Yeah.
I even noticed, because like on Facebook, I gotta have this band page, you gotta have a personal page to have your band, all the stuff. So I tried to separate them, but as people find you, then they're like, "Hey, Jay," they used
Yeah.
to call me JR for 20 years. Now they call me Jay, which is fine. Doesn't
Right.
matter to me. So yeah, but yeah, either one. But JR's, that's what most people know me as.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's stuck.
Yeah.
My wife did it so long ago, it's stuck.
Yeah.
That's one
So, I have to ask this. I'm gonna just go knee deep into the band thing right now for a minute. So, you are JR.
Mhm.
Wait, was it JR Clark Band? So your last name must be Clark, right?
That's correct.
So I'm connecting the pieces.
Hey,
So how does it feel to be JR Clark Band? How's the rest of your band members? It's your band. So it's like Duke Tomato and
Yeah.
what is it? Duke Tomato and the
Power Trio.
Yeah, Power Trio.
Or All Star Frogs or whatever.
Or All Star.
That's the old names. Power
Yeah.
Trio.
I was gonna say All Star Frogs, but so this is just JR Clark Band.
Mhm.
How do they feel? I mean, I always wondered how other band members feel
Yeah.
about that.
That I'm a tyrant and no, actually, well,
They
I'll
roll
touch
with
on
it.
that and then I can back up. Actually, years ago, I called it J.R. Clark and the Blues Attack when I was really doing my blues.
Yeah.
Then I dropped that because there was some other guy out there. His Zach something in the Blues Attack. I heard,
Really?
So yeah, he's I don't know if he's out in Chicago or maybe out west, something.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but yeah, there's called that. That was the name. So I went back to just J.R. Clark for the longest. Well, once we get, I'll back up but to this, but I'm just giving you the quick synopsis. So when I get to, I had certain members of my band who were world renowned musicians, and what I wanted to do is like, so I changed it to the All-Star Blues Mob.
Oh, that's kind of
So it's J.R. Clark and the All-Star Blues Mob. That's what we were known for a long time. And I guess what are my thoughts of that is anytime you see us, even if I have a substitute, you're not getting the less of a show because they're going to be the same caliber, you know. So that's one problem I have. If I need a sub,
You always have top notch guys that jump in.
And I don't want to have a lesser show. So I always, I'm real particular on. I reach out. I have a lot of Chicago contacts. I usually reach out to, and I've got some guys around here too. But you know, the problem is everybody who's good are usually busy. So
I can see that.
Yeah, but so it's good to have a handful of people in your pocket. That's how if I'm somewhere out and I'm like, oh man, that guy's really good. Hey man, what's your number? Then and now the internet, so you can just look up guys and reach out to them and say, hey, this is me. This is what I do. Hey, now that I've kind of got a name over in Chicago area, amongst people, I'll just say, hey, this is me. Hey, would you like to do a show with me? I need this for a festival ribbon and so. These are my references. Ask them guys. They'll, so they'll know I'm not some guy who's going to burn them or something.
Or somebody that's off the street that is.
Yeah, so I've built up some relationships over there. So I just try to give the same caliber every time. I try to,
I'll tell you what, you do a good job. Every time I've seen you play, it's been nothing but short of spectacular. I'll tell you that much.
Man,
I enjoy listening to it, especially while I'm working. And it's like it's so refreshing to hear somebody that plays music as well as you guys do as a group. It's so fun to watch.
Well, I appreciate that. When you surround yourself with great people,
that's what you get. Yeah,
because they're all way better musicians than me.
He's very humble.
No, I'm just serious. I mean, they're way better musicians. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what key I am in. Once I start moving to a couple of chords, I'm like, I don't know what that is. My keyboard player Willie, he's blind. I'll have to ask, hey Willie, what chord is this? He'll tell me. They're way better musicians than me, but I also am the guy who writes the songs. And I kind of do everything. We're a team though. We're like a family, but my responsibility is because I'm that way. Is my name's on it, but it ain't me. I don't have that. It's all about me.
No, but I don't think that was ever have been all about you. Every time I see you, like he said, every time I see you, you're always introducing your band. You're always doing everything else that you could do, put them in the limelight as much. Because like you said, you do get high caliber type of players. And you name them and you name what they've done, and most people will say, yeah, this is just James on the drums, and he'll just play the drums. But you list sometimes, and when you're playing, what they are, who they are, and what they've done. Yeah, it's really like you people don't realize who's in here playing tonight. I've been around some big stars who told me that's my hero about this guy.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll get into that in a little bit, but it's just the All-Star Blues Mob. The only reason that changed was because, sorry, Johnny, well, my bass player he didn't really like the mob part of it. And I'm like, whatever you guys want. He goes, why don't you just put it back to your name? And I'm like,
they were fine with
that. Yeah. My drummer liked the All-Star Blues Mob. And it was kind of cool. You got to do the rebranding stuff. I had one venue that would call me J.R. Clark and the All-Star Blues Mob every time. I'm like, every time I send you promo, it says J.R. Clark. Man. It's a poster. It's right there, but you still put it in there. But that's okay. They that's what they had. So, well, it's no big deal. They know who we are.
I do have a shout out to you. This person has just said, love the show. JR is the best guy around. Loves music more than anyone I know. He gives his all every performance.
Okay, that was the person I paid before I came out. Right? No, thank you, whoever you are. I try to. I mean, that's why we do it.
Yeah.
Every show, if I'm not, if there's two people out there, however many,
Right.
if I see I'm connecting, if I just look down on the table and their toes tapping, like, okay, good.
You got something going on.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about, and that's what makes you happy. And then that the inner thing between the people and you, whatever it is, that connection, you might touch them somehow.
Yeah.
That makes you feel good.
See, that's what I like about. I mean, like we were talking about with Josh on Monday, how some rock bands just are done. They want to go home and they don't sign autographs afterwards. They don't want to stay afterwards.
Yep.
Country bands and blues music and everybody else there is for the people.
Yeah.
And they love the music. They love to perform. They love seeing every single person, like you said, they're bobbing their head. You're connecting with that person at that moment. And it makes you feel good if you just get 1 to 10,000. It doesn't matter. You're getting that one person and it makes you feel good because you're the one that's entertaining that person at that moment.
That's right. And it's just, especially, I don't know, whatever, it makes you feel really good. You play better.
Yeah.
As you're connecting, it's just, that's what it's about, making people happy, they say I've always been labeled a blues player. I am.
Yeah.
But I have a broad spectrum of
You
material.
can play other stuff as well.
Oh, I have
Just-
my whole discography of my music is everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
My Johnny, my bass player, even said before, well, they say we're like a funk band, depending on what it's whatever. I just whatever I'm feeling at the time,
Yeah.
whatever I think it needs. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my blues. If I'm over, say, like Midway, if I want to just play, all right, I can play straight blues and just have some fun tonight, but
Yeah.
some venues you gotta, I gotta do some of this stuff. So
Some oldies and
yeah. That's why sometimes I will throw covers out there to try to, but
change it
Real
up.
man. Yeah.
I could do a 3-hour show and not play one cover.
Oh, really?
Very easily.
That's how much music you have in your catalog.
Oh yeah, I probably got close to 100 originals, if not more. I don't know how many I got on BMI. I had I don't know, 50, 60. I gotta look because I was looking a while back when I was adding some material, and I'm like, man, there's a bunch of songs I don't have on here yet. Because when I was
really?
in my younger years and just putting out when CDs were starting to become a thing,
Yeah.
and you're just getting them, and you're independent. You're like, you're just learning, how does this work? Now these places will do certain things for you, but I mean, I know I'm registering my own songs, but yeah, I still have a bunch. But I definitely have anywhere, probably 100 is easy of songs.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got like 11 CD releases that I kind of, I guess, count CD or albums, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
We can go ahead and call them albums, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I call them still.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
His record.
Yeah.
As long as you don't call them an 8-track.
Yeah. I got some tapes. No.
Right. Yes. So
Yeah.
where did the love for music originate for you? Where did it begin?
Probably growing up,
Yesterday.
maybe around my father. Well, when I grew up, my parents were divorced when I was really young, so I would go. You know how you did, if anybody's got that kind of situation when you grew up, you go to your dad's for the weekend or every other
That's how
weekend.
my daughter was.
Yep. He'd have a guitar there and he'd be playing, so I'd sit there and watch,
Yeah.
Then, when he's gone, we'd pick it up, play. My brother played a little bit of stuff. He'd show us. And,
What did he play? Just
he played country music, old
Country?
school country. Yeah.
and it was a guitar or was it a bass?
Oh, guitar. Yeah, I've got it. So, well, I don't know which one I have now, but I can get into that. But yeah. So he would play, and I'd just watch, and I'd have him show me a few little things. I still remember this little blues riff. I'm like, now that it's in my head, I play it back to myself because I remember Dad taught me this. I'm like, he was playing blues,
Well, it does tie in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's Well, BB King says it's the white man blues,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
country, but it's all the same,
Yeah, it's all the same. It all ties together.
Yeah,
in some sort of
exactly.
way.
Yeah. Feeling, connecting, and the lyrics. That's was important to me, the story and connect them, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
Did you name your guitar? Or did your dad name his guitar at all?
no. I've never really named mine. I guess I kind of
Like some of these rock stars and some of these blues name their guitars. And
no. If I had any name, I think I would have named mine Christina. Was my favorite guitar. It's one my wife got me. So
nice.
Yeah,
I like that. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
But
that shows that you care and and respect and everything.
yeah, but I it's usually like which one? Where does the red one go? Where does the blue one go? You know,
Right.
Where's the white one go? You know, where's the black one go? You know,
I mean, didn't Eric Clapton name his?
yeah, I don't remember what.
Lucille?
No, that's BB.
That's-
King.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
BB.
No, Lucille. Yeah, that's BB. Lucille.
yeah.
Lucy is Albert King.
Yeah.
Eric Clapton, I can't remember. I do remember a story of naming it. You know,
Yeah.
Blackie. Maybe that's what it was. Depending on what is the guitar it was. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of them. Yeah. They they call them.
All kinds of things.
Man, I can't say, what'd you name your guitar? I don't know. I've got 11 of them sitting there. I don't, or 20,
Who inspired you to play besides your dad? Famous.
Oh, famous?
Yeah.
Well, growing up,
Inspired you. Or...
yeah, I was always into music. I wasn't into I'm a little bit older than you guys. I was.
How old are you? What?
I'm a little bit older than you guys.
52?
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
62?
Let's start the story. When did I?
A long time ago. Galaxy.
I'll tell you, I was.
Where's the chimes?
When I graduated in 1985.
I graduated in 91. So you're a few years older than I am. So.
Yeah.
I'm still the baby in the building.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And it's out there. I've been lying there, but I was just 30.
But it's okay. I just turned 46. Everybody says, no, you're not. You're 55.
I said 85. I graduated in 91. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
not too far behind you.
But yeah, so I was I grew up, I wasn't, well, I guess we go back. I mean, what do you want to go back? You want to talk about the music? Okay, right now.
Who inspired you?
Yeah. I wasn't into the hair bands, the rock band, even back then I was, I just wasn't into that. I grew up listening to country around my house. This is what my mom was playing.
Yeah.
Country, Elvis,
Wow.
Dolly Parton, all that stuff all the time. I had relatives that played, but we're talking famous. Yeah, I gotta get to that. I would listen to WBMX because that's what we got too at school. So from around where I lived, but Commodores, people like that. But I was into the people like I started listening to the 50s, like Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley,
There you go.
those kind of people. So that's what I was kind of into as far as famous mainstream guys at the time was. I was into John Cougar when he was John Cougar. I wasn't like a freak, but I was just I wasn't listening to the hair stuff, the Bryan Adams.
See, I was more
stuff
thinking like you were listening to with like Led Zeppelin or someone that likes to play guitar and
That's my wife. She comes from that. I always tell her, you ain't got no soul. We grew up differently, but
I understand though.
Yeah,
because we had talked about this before. He likes his type of music where he listens to country when he's in his car sometimes, and or blues at home. I'm more soul, so I'm more like Al Green, and
I want to listen to those guys too, but
Otis Redding, and I mean,
if I'm cooking or something, I'm turning on some blues, man. That gets me going.
Yep.
That way cooking? Is that why it's so soulful and so?
Man. Yeah.
He loves to cook.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
But
my mom used to do it too, man.
Okay.
Yeah. But all that's, I mean, I love all styles of music.
Yeah.
Whatever connects with me.
Yeah.
I love, sorry, people. I shouldn't say, but I mean, I'm a romantic. I love love songs.
Yeah.
So
there's nothing really wrong with that because that
not at all.
Yeah, I mean, for some odd reason, that puts me in a better mood when I listen to it.
Yeah. It has some great elements to it too, as far as that goes.
And it can help young guys out too when you're down and out, breaking up. I like to tell my son, he he writes songs too. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you're gonna get a good song out of this, blah blah blah. And yeah, he got some really good
Well-
stuff, but it just somehow you, yeah. When I was having when my younger years, breakups and things, that kind of stuff kind of helped me through the,
The rough patches.
Well,
Yeah.
things like
no
that.
offense. Look at Taylor Swift. Most of her popular songs were love or betrayal or her breakup songs. I mean,
Yeah.
most of her hits. Then she went off of that on that CD with other modern more music and pop, but the major songs that made her know who she was
yeah.
The based on
Yeah.
country music.
That's
and
why
all
they
that
always
stuff.
said about her was she's gonna make another song after she breaks up with Kelsey, and she's gonna get another one hit song.
Wow. Yeah.
Where you gonna put it, Joe?
But yeah, I guess for inspiration, I mean, even Elvis, I listened to a lot of Elvis. Where was he getting all his stuff from? So
he didn't write a lot
Yep,
of his songs
yep,
though.
blues.
right, exactly.
He
That's
didn't
what
write
I'm
a lot
saying.
of the
Yeah.
songs though. Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start seeing where all the stuff's coming from is what I'm
Mhm.
getting at.
Well, he got
And the-
some of his like dance moves from the likes of what Chuck Berry. I mean, you know how he
Yeah.
performed on
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chuck Berry could really rock the
Yeah,
rock the guitar though.
Yeah, Little Richard, all them guys, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Can you play piano?
No, I can. No, I press my keyboard player when I'm writing a song. I said, Willie, check out my organ part, and I was just holding the keys down. This is what I want here. I want an organ in this. No, I've always that was my dream instrument to play.
Yeah.
I don't know. See that finger? I'm trying to play, but I broke this pinky, so I
It's
don't
a
know.
little harder.
Do you play any other instrument?
I can usually pick up anything and make a tune, kind of. I mean,
Shit, you
I'm not-
You do better than I can right now.
I'm not good at anything really, but like I can keep a halfway beat on
Yeah.
drums. If you're out there, any of my drummer buddies listening to me and laughing, but hey, I know I can keep a little bit of a beat. But
Yeah.
I played saxophone when I was in 6th grade.
Nice.
My claim to fame was the theme to MASH. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I might concert. Me and
That's
another
awesome,
buddy.
actually.
Yeah, I can always remember that. A little squeaky,
It's
but
okay. I could play the bongos and he can play the recorder. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Recording.
and
One
I
song.
I've never liked harmonica. I mean, only if it was played right.
Yeah.
Like the guys like who backed up, like the guys who played with Muddy Waters. The guys would back them up. You hear there's so many harmonica players that they just want to overplay the whole time. And I shouldn't say I don't like it. I just I like it when it's done right.
Done right, yeah.
And but I was getting that. I actually picked one up for one song to learn Howlin' Wolf apart for a Howlin' Wolf song. So I freaked the guys out when I picked it up, started blowing it. I said, that's all I got.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you keep a tune?
Yeah, I played for Smokestack Lightning.
Yeah.
I just did that one. I actually broke that song out for my buddy's father's I forgot how 90-something birthday, and he's a huge blues fan. We'd always play a party for him every year, and I just did it. But I didn't play the harmonica on it. But until I started, my buddies, I didn't know you could do that. I said, yeah, and then, so I started performing it out now and then. I said, yeah, we got a harmonica, so I did that.
Yeah.
How many shows do you do in a year?
As many as I can.
Oh, at least you're on it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not no like 200 ring. I mean, I'm not playing through the week. Sometimes we do. If I can keep 2 or 3 weekends a month booked, that way we have some. That's what I try to do. We're booked a lot already.
I bet.
Yeah, and yeah, I want to play as much as we can. I was doing some. People were approaching me about doing some solo stuff, and I'm like, I'm not really a solo person, but I did a. Can I bring my guitar player? And we did some stuff together, and then my keyboard player, we did some stuff together. So that's available
Oh, is it really?
if I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I might start doing that. I don't know.
2-piece
But-
gig.
Two-piece.
Yeah,
set?
not to. I'm not going to quit playing.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
just to
Right.
pick up some extra stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's some people out there that do that. I mean, look at the one I do know. I don't know if she still does it now, but she did last year. Sally from Shock Roxy.
Okay.
She does a little 2-piece gig. She sings, and the other guy plays the music. There's a lot of bands around here. Even Chris from PS said he does it time to time if he really
Yeah.
wanted to and stuff like you said. So if it's available, yeah, the money's right, sure, why not?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd wanted, but I actually had a little fun doing it. You know,
Yeah.
that was cool. You know, but I couldn't do it though. I guess I got too much artist in me. If I'm just going there to be some dinner music and just I'm not into it. You know,
no.
I won't want to do that. I mean, I don't want to go up there and play 50 covers of and then you know, just to keep dinner music. No, I want to play my music.
Oh yeah.
And connect.
Yeah.
And I know it's being kind of selfish, but that's why you do it.
No,
I don't think it's
definitely,
selfish. I don't think it's selfish because you want to entertain the crowd, you want to entertain the people, you want to entertain everybody that's there, not just be a little side piece.
Right.
Let people listen to you play
Yeah.
while they, like you
While
said,
they-
eating.
while
Yeah.
they're eating or
And there's nothing
talking.
wrong. I mean, there's a lot of people, they can make some money doing that,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, but I just,
It's not your cup of tea.
no, I just want to connect with, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that they don't, but I mean, I've been out to a lot of places, you know, people get, and I feel sometimes I'm like, man, I wish these guys would get into it for the guy performing for them, you know?
Right, right. There's what was your first band that you put together?
Ooh, good question.
And what was
Okay.
the name of it?
It's a funny name.
Sweet.
So, my first band, can I take you back?
Sure.
Yeah.
Take us back to a time.
Let me give you a quick history.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's wrong, but I was going to push.
I want to bring you up
Wait.
going back.
Okay.
man.
I'll bring you up to give you a little history, then I'll bring you right to that point. So
Okay.
I was born in a town that was founded in the 1750s. I mean, sorry, 1850s. And it was known to ignore all segregation rules. And all the people
Oh, really?
this is a history, proven
I
history.
guess.
That they didn't care about all that. So blacks and whites and everybody, they all worked together. They didn't, like, they lied on the school stuff. Everybody was in schools together. Sorry. And it was called Dearborn. I'm going through a little bit of history on this.
Okay.
And I think it was 1870. It was 1850s. In 1870s, they renamed the name Covert. Covert,
Oh, really?
Michigan. Covert, Michigan. Yes. So
So that was the name of Covert before it turned to
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dearborn?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they actually
Did not know that.
there's a
But
book
funny,
out,
there's a Dearborn, Michigan on the other side of the state.
Yeah.
there's a book out that was written about the town called what is it called? Kinder Kinship or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
I seen that.
Stranger. Yeah. And it's all about the community. They didn't care about, all this stuff's going on in the world, even all this stuff, they
Yeah.
didn't care, we're working together here, so that's kind of how I grew up, not, there in Colbert. It's just, our school is so small.
Mhm.
We graduated 42. I graduated 42.
What is their mascot?
Bulldog. Colbert Bulldog.
Yep.
The dogs are in the house. You ever heard that?
Oh,
Who that talking about beating those?
Look at them.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I figured we got them. Look at that.
Yeah. So went to school there. Where was we headed to? As far as
First band.
first band. Okay, yeah. Sorry. So I went to school there. I'll just jump to the band stuff. Started playing. Well, let me go. I might as well just take you there. I'm
Yeah, go ahead.
gonna
Yeah.
sidetrack
You're
myself.
fine.
No, don't worry.
Went to school there. Okay, I actually moved to Water Vliet, Michigan for when I was a sophomore. Okay,
Yeah.
just because of family life.
Panthers.
We moved around a little bit. So anyways, I went there. I was a basketball player. I was known for playing basketball a little bit. Hard to believe. I'm not like a big tall guy.
Right,
Yeah, you're not like him. You're about the
Yeah.
same height as me. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to there, started playing ball there. They wanted me to play varsity, but I was like, I'm not getting no playing time, as a sophomore.
Yeah.
So I practiced with varsity and then played on the JV. Did that. Moved again to Toledo, Ohio when I was a junior for a short time. I thought basketball, my sports, I was a sports guy. Okay. Well, their seasons were, I can't get on the team. I was mad because we moved.
Yeah.
I got on the team there in Toledo, AAA school.
Bigger school.
Yes, it is.
I never seen anything like that in my life because
Yeah.
I'm going to study hall.
Yep.
First day I'm walking to study hall. I didn't even know what study hall was because we didn't, hardly had that kind of thing. This guy's breaking the pencil off in the door, breaking the lead so that when the teacher comes, he can't put his key in there. So it holds us all up. We walk in
I
the
never
room.
really thought about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
So he jams his pencil in there and breaks it off. Like, what's this guy doing? And then
Right.
you're in study hall and the teachers were calling roll. And I'm like, you're right here. You're way back there. I wasn't used to that, but moved back again after some time because of reasons to be not talked about. Moved back to Covert. Yeah. Went to school there, got on their basketball team again because seasons were different then. And nowadays you can't do stuff like that. When you
Yeah.
Move, you
Yeah.
gotta wait till the next year.
believe this or not, I moved to water. I was on the junior year. No, that was sophomore, same year. I'm gonna get sidetracked, but I moved. You guys make me remember all this stuff now. I moved to Waterville Elite one year. I mean, sophomore year. This is all in the same time period. Was playing basketball. Then I moved back to Covert the same year for a short period.
And they let you play.
Practiced with them. Come back. We moved again. I moved back to Waterville Elite again.
Damn, that's a
I
lot of
played Covert in
moving.
basketball.
You did.
And every time I touch the ball, I get booed, It's funny.
Like a big trade, like a trader or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, there's stuff that happened, reasons why, but it's okay. As far as the moving stuff, but we got all past that. And then when I was, I think my senior year, my mom moved to Ohio with my younger brothers and sisters. I was 18, I said, I'm staying here. I
Yeah.
finished school up here at my senior year, Covert. So they were down there and I finished up here. So,
Nice.
yeah. So I was kind of,
So what was your first band?
getting into that. Start playing. I was getting to that real fast. Okay. I'll tell you my first band. My first band was called The Fellas. It was a guy in Covert, Phil Leonard. He was a keyboard player. They Swing Low Systems, their family owned that, but he was played flute and keyboards. And it kind of picked up me. I started playing guitar, I was doing I'll tell you how I got there, but so and a couple guys from Saugatuck area. And the one guy was kind of like, hey, I don't know if I like the band The Fellas, because where I'm from, he's from Saugatuck. It means a certain term or something. Feels like it just means a close group of guys, And
Yeah.
that's East Fellas ain't thinking
Yeah.
nothing like that. So yeah, it was
Right.
The Fellas. And the thing was, they had a guy, one band leader, and I was always kind of whatever destined. My vision was, I want to do my thing. This ain't what I want to do. So it was kind of, he would do half the songs, I would do half the songs. The not Phil, but
Yeah.
the other singer. And then it finally came to a point where I was like, I gotta
Do
my own thing. So back to that. So my first band, I had to put some notes on there. I remember that. Who was my first band? That was I put it together over here in St. Joe. Do you guys remember? Okay, are you guys old enough to remember Mickey's Jam Night
Yes.
on Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I started honing my skills with me, Skip, Bones. You guys remember
Yeah.
Bones? Over the years? Yeah. So that's where I was honing my skills, and you met people. So I ended up getting my first band was I need my glasses. Old man glasses, everybody.
That's okay. I got them on too, man.
I put some notes because I didn't want to leave nobody out. So working, coming down there jam night, was skipping them guys, and then I actually eventually took the jam over. Not just because for a few years, and I'm down here at Mickey's till 3 or 4 in the morning on Tuesday night, dragging all the time. But so playing with Skip and Bones.
Yeah.
So but there was a guy, Eric. Forgive me, Eric. I forgot his last name. Joe Trojan. If you remember him, he played with Skip. He
Yeah.
plays in the St. Joe band. They were there, and Rob Barpa. You remember a guy named Rob Barpa? So I started playing with Joe and those guys, and Rob and them down there. Not as an official band or anything, but I would do some stuff. And then you guys remember Rockin' Ray's Guitar Shop around
Yep.
St. Joe?
Yeah.
Ray was my buddy. He's
Yeah.
passed away now.
Yeah. Yes.
He ended up playing with me. We put a band together, me, Rockin' Ray, this guy named Russ Moore. He was from Hartford. He was playing bass, and Chris Keach, he's a saxophone player. Yeah, he used to play in the big bands down there in St. Joe too. The
Okay.
big. Unfortunately, Chris passed away.
He
Also,
pla-
yeah,
I think he also played with Dave Mackey.
that's Yep.
And the Mackey's group and all that.
yep,
Yeah,
and
and that whole big group
yeah.
that he had.
So I gravitated through that era.
It's bringing back my age.
Yeah. And then you ever heard of Mike Smith, Scully? They call him Scully Smith. Mike. They used to be the Voodoo Brothers. Way back in the day.
I've heard of the band. I don't remember him.
Okay. Well, he's the drummer. He was the band leader. So me and him kind of put something together. And a guy named Chris Brown from he played with this guy named what was his name? Wild Bill Durkin.
I know
Detroit.
I know
Yeah.
Wild Bill.
So he started
I've
playing
seen
bass
him.
with me after that.
Seen
Yeah.
him.
Yep. And that
I've
was.
seen a lot of play.
I guess I don't know if I'm moving along too fast.
no,
I'm trying to
no,
get to where
you're
I'm
fine.
at.
No.
So I played with those guys for quite a while. Here's a funny story. We're playing in Goshen, Indiana, at the Courthouse Pub. This is years ago. Me, Mike Scully, is his name. We're there, and we needed a bass player. We've found a name on a Guitar Center or something. Bass player for hire. So we called him. I said, let's try him out. He came over to where we were rehearsing at. So let's test him out. So I went to like a blues, a straight ahead 1-4-5 blues, but something that if he can do this, I know he knows how to play blues. As soon as I kicked it off, he went, okay, cool. A lot of guys think they can, but
Yeah.
They
can't
don't.
do it.
they think, well, it's just blues. No, it ain't. It's so simple. It's hard because you got to feel that stuff, man. So yeah. So we knew he was the guy. We go do the gig. We show up there. Well, Scully forgot his cymbals. So
How do you forget your cymbals?
I don't know what happened, but he
Of all the
forgot his
things.
cymbals. So what we did, we got some pots and pans and everything, and he played on them. This is not a lie. This is a true story. And the bass player, he says, hey, is this guy really this good, or did he just do this on purpose? And I said, no, he actually forgot him, but we played a whole gig. He's playing on pots
Pots
and
of
pans.
pants, really.
Yeah, but he had drums, but no
Probably
cymbals.
sounded
Yeah.
good too,
Oh,
though.
and a metal fold-out chair.
Wow.
Yeah, so we did a gig like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did the people think when you showed up and you didn't have cymbals? You're bringing out a folding chair and pots and pans.
Well, back in them days at that place, I got them to actually move the bands down because you played upstairs like a balcony overlooked it. So did they know? I don't know. They probably did, but yeah. So it wasn't like right in front of them,
Yeah.
But yeah.
What was the name of that band?
JR and Scully.
I was gonna just-
Yeah. In fact, I still got like this many photos from our photo
Do
shoot.
you really?
Yeah. Same kind of deal though. Me and him were both 2 leaders and splitting the time.
Yeah.
And it's just like we had our visions. We weren't fighting or
Right.
nothing, but it's just like, I
You
just
still want to do
I
your
want to do
own
my thing. Yeah. Just different visions.
So were you writing up songs at that time?
yes.
So I got another shout out from Steve. I'm gonna kill your last name if this is your last name. Camp.
Oh,
Steve
Steve.
Campy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Steve.
did
Yeah.
I say it right?
Hey,
though?
Steve, how you doing,
Yeah.
buddy?
He says, "Hey Jay, I love you guys. JR is the best, hardest working musician in town."
Oh, come on, Steve.
Steve
Now-
Campy. He
Now,
plays
Steve
the-
is another good buddy from way back in the Mickey's days when I
Yeah.
first saw him walking in there with his hair down to here,
Oh.
playing Stevie Ray Vaughan and
Yeah.
and back them days, I was still really green, even though I was leading the band. I was green, Steve coming there to play a solo. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to do nothing now. Skip play a solo. Oh man. At some point, I got to where, man, I just got to do my thing. It might not be what they're doing, but I get the confidence to be, to play.
Yeah.
Just be confident what you're doing.
Right.
Just do your thing, and that's how it kind of. Because I used to be intimidated. My guitar player Ray, who passed away, same thing. He could, Johnny Winter play, and I'm like, just playing these little single notes, and oh yeah.
Since you do play a lot, and you say you play a lot of shows, is it harder since 2020 hit to find places to play around here
Yes.
from everywhere? It sounds like you play everywhere from, I would just say, from Saugatuck or Holland. How far do you go up?
I went Muskegon.
Muskegon,
And I
so-
played way up to past Muskegon. I forgot what place that
But-
was.
But a lot of places you play would be Muskegon would be your limit. That
No.
until someone really does book you farther up.
Yeah, wherever, as long as they're paying for room and board, we'll go.
So-
wherever. Yeah.
So every from Muskegon sounds like you play in Chicago.
Yeah, we just played Kankakee Blues Fest last
nice.
and then music festival.
Yeah,
They had
I saw that actually.
who was the big? They had a bigger. It's a mixed music
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
It was
so
a mixed music. I saw your post on that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, instead of the bigger cities,
Mhm.
is it harder to find smaller gigs, smaller venues?
Yeah, like,
around here.
Yeah, it is. But I learned a long time ago too. Sometimes you have to keep your relevancy out there as a band leader. I eat it sometimes. I take care of my band for I don't take care of myself. It's to keep that
Yeah.
relevance.
Oh, see, I like his answer. No one's ever gave us
Yeah.
that answer.
Yeah, you got to. You can't. I mean, you can't play.
Yeah.
A stadium every week or what? You know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
if you keep that your name out there, you keep.
Yeah. Small places.
Small
a lot,
places.
yeah,
And they're the funnest.
Yeah.
You're intimate and people connect and you meet people and then they start telling people.
yeah.
Does-
Word of mouth, yeah.
Does money matter to you and your band? I mean, would you guys play for $500 to whoever wants to pay from the most? If it's a small,
Well, I
venue-
can't put numbers on the air, Joe.
I know, but if it's a small venue place, say
He
there's a
didn't
small
say that
venue
out
place-
loud. Joe
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
I know. I tried, people. I
Yeah.
tried. But a small venue place that can only hold maybe 100 people, if that, would you play place like that?
Yeah,
Like a
if
little
it-
small
if
hole
it-
in the wall.
Yeah, I would. And I have, if I negotiate,
Okay,
I always negotiate,
Yeah.
okay, this has got to work for me and
Yeah.
the band.
that's what I was
Number
wondering.
one, my guys.
That's
Yeah.
what I was wondering. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was curious.
These are guys I play with. I mean, everybody's pros,
Yeah.
professional musicians. Thanks, sorry. But, I got to get into my band members. But, when I had a guys toured the world in my band, and on the biggest stage in the world, I need to take care of,
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some places around here, especially around here in Niles and
Yeah.
and some places in South Bend that's pretty small that likes to hear live music. I was just kind of curious for them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I played the places around here.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
I played the Riverside Tavern.
Oh, you did?
We were the only band that ever played there for years.
That's the one.
Oh,
with,
that's the place out
yeah.
in on Paw Paw Avenue.
Yep, in
Yeah.
Benton Harbor.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually
Yeah.
on Riverside Road.
Yeah.
Yep.
The reason I
haven't
got
heard
that gig, my sister used to bartend there, and she would take my CDs, and they put it on the jukebox because they could put my music.
Oh, yeah.
Then
That's
she-
kind of cool.
and then
yeah.
they're wanting to sell. She's selling my CDs, and she asked, "Hey, they want to know if you can play." I'm like, "What? Really? The Riverside? They want us?" So yeah, and okay. So I worked it out. We played there, and we was like a tradition to do their Halloween party every year. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
And they did have a pig roast.
Yeah.
So so we did that, and then COVID obviously shut all that
Yeah.
down. So yeah, I actually shot a video there. One of my first videos. With my wife, she's a star in it. It's kind of like a country type song called "Shaking Margaritas."
Yeah.
My son came and shot it. I told the guy I made a deal. Hey, if we play a show for you, can I use your venue? And
Shoot my video.
yeah, and
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you got your family involved too.
yeah, my wife, she's like, I can't. Yes, I need the whole song. I envision. I come up with these songs. Sometimes I just picture the whole thing in my head before it's done.
Yeah.
Growing up, you watch the cowboy movies or whatever.
That's
You see the guy goes in there to get him some beans at the old dusty place, and you got this pretty Mexican lady
Mhm.
coming in with her nice dress, and
Yeah.
and that's what I visioned in my mind with this song. And I needed a Maria.
Oh.
And
there you go.
My wife's actually her middle name is Marie, but and she's darker complected. She's Italian. But, I asked her, "Yeah, can you play this person, for me? Because what am I gonna do? Go walk up to a lady? Hey, I want you to be in a video. Looked like some creeper,
Right.
So
Right.
she actually did a good job. We had another bartender. I said, "Can you teach my wife how to make a drink like she's
So she's the bartender, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the video, yeah." And I tell all the guys, I say, "Okay, this scene, when she walks by, I want you guys to all really look at her, like, because says, there's a line in there about her watching her, the girl in the, and I said, but don't watch too hard, so they're all laughing. They're all, it was fun. It was a fun. And I'm like, my son's shooting a video. And I'm like, how do you tell your boy, make your mom look sexy? But, but that's his mom. I can't tell her,
Right.
Don't make her look like crap. Just shoot her good.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a
That's
fun,
pretty cool.
it was a fun shoot. Yeah. There's actually some people in that video who are no longer here, and I watched it.
really?
Oh, yeah. My brother.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet.
My brother passed away. I look in that video and said, oh man, they're gone. The owner,
Yeah.
they're all out there dancing. The couple of people, our favorite people there,
Yeah.
in that video, but yeah, they passed away.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So it's
Rest in peace to all those guys. Of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though that you
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah, it was a fun time. It
Did
was a good
everybody?
memory.
I'm sure everybody had a good time doing it too.
Yeah, oh yeah, we had a great time. It was a good memory.
That's always something fun to do,
Yeah.
especially get everybody involved.
Besides that place and Czars, what's your favorite place to play or locally?
Oh, locally,
Yeah.
right now,
Anytime that you played.
all time. Well,
Yeah, I had to say that place and Czars because
yeah.
because you
Czars was cool. I like Czars. Livery.
Livery.
I'm really connecting with the livery right now, and
Yeah.
and the Riverside here close. I mean, that when I played there, that was like my little, spot.
Yeah.
Once a year,
Well,
big
direct-
event.
Yeah, the whole. I mean, the I wouldn't say hole in the wall bar, but it's a bar that you call home.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
close.
It's basically
Where?
it's like a family
Yeah,
thing.
Which
that-
place?
Riverside.
Riverside. I mean, I know, but it's like I said, it's more like a family thing. It's
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
it's not like going out performing at a.
Simon does a good job at livery.
Yeah, it took me years to get in there, and I of emails, and finally, whatever. Maybe because the owner changed. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think the same guy still works at Brandon. I think.
Yeah. Simon owns it. Yeah.
yeah. But that's another thing about being the band leader. I've been considering looking for an agent because,
Yeah.
beating them trails all the time. I was email. I'm like,
I need to start being an agent.
So
all these bands I get.
Yeah. We performed there a couple of years ago, maybe last year or year before. And it was a January date. I'm like, January? Are you sure? I'm like,
But the place still gets busy.
yeah, it was. We had 100-something people in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And the cool thing about the livery is they sell their tickets
Yeah.
beforehand. So they book their whole month and they pay out. And so if you go in there right today and say, I want the show for next week, you could go in there, pay a pre-hand like $15. Say the show is $20. You can pay the $15, but the day of it's gonna be $20. So
So like
yeah.
yeah,
pre-order.
you
type
can
of
pre-order
deal.
your own
Yeah.
ticket and
Yeah.
you write your name on the list and everything else and go in there.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It
And
is.
and what I like about that venue is people are not going there just to get a beer, and they're coming in there to see a show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So-
they only serve their beer there.
Now, I haven't
yeah.
been there in a while,
And
so
their pizza's good.
I forget how it looks inside. So.
Yeah, they have a.
It's still
I mean,
kinda
from what I
It's still cool.
told, I mean, because the food was good. I mean, if they have a new menu, and however they're doing their food from what they did years ago.
Yeah.
Because
Pizzas are still good.
yeah. So yeah, I really enjoy playing. I look forward to it. And they have a sound system and all
Yep.
that. A good,
We're
nice,
trying
nice
to-
room.
I'm getting him on probably in April if we both agree on the time and which day is available.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And he's the music lover like Tom.
Yep.
So,
Oh yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. I still do. I only been there like 3 times in my life because I'm not a big craft beer
Craft beer.
fan.
Yeah.
Not a big craft.
Well, try
beer
a
fan,
cider.
But their yeah, I did. Their
Yeah.
ciders are good.
Yeah.
Excuse me, their cider's good, and they do have local wine, so I can always drink that. So now,
Yeah.
I didn't know that at the time, but yeah, I'm not a big craft beer.
Yeah, I
but it's
think
good.
I've been there once in my
I-
life here.
Yeah,
More than my adult life. This has been over.
but
so.
I heard
put-
you rocked it the last time you were there. You
Yeah. I hope I did. That's what we're
did.
trying
Well,
to
that's
do.
what you told me.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
we're-
when I said I have you on the show
Yeah.
today, they said, "Really? Dude, I saw him perform," or they already knew who you were. Like
Yeah.
I did message Tommy Fry.
Oh, Tom. Yeah.
I did message
Yeah.
Tommy that you were coming on,
Yeah.
and he was kind of geeked about it. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he cracks me up.
Oh yeah, like Tom. Yeah.
We had his son on, but yeah, but Fry Guy, man, he's
Yeah,
a riot.
he's a wild man.
Oh yeah, he
He's
is.
a wild man.
You know, and he's like, man, what are you playing? I'm like, Tom.
He talks about you all the time too.
Yeah, son, look at my site, but I'll still message him. If I forget to message him, he's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, oh, dude, I can't think of it all the time. I can't message everybody constantly. I try, but yeah, Tom comes out. He supported me for many years.
Yeah,
that's really
that's
nice.
what what he kept always telling me. He says, hey, dude, I follow him around. Dude, he's one of the best guitar blues musician that I ever seen in my life.
Oh, come on.
He does. He tells me that every single time.
Well, he needs to get out more.
I think he does get out more.
Yeah, hopefully, if I can, make him smile, I'm happy.
Actually, I should message him.
Yeah.
Now that once you got yourself going in your own direction, you were writing songs. You found your niche in your band, the people that you wanted in your band.
Yeah.
Were there any bands that you enjoy watching as you were like traveling around playing different spots?
And don't let me forget I want to mention some guys I worked with in my band. I didn't mention that I was coming up through here, so don't let me forget that.
Oh, we won't,
because I got some really close friends who were in my band. I want to give them.
Oh yeah, you can.
Shot,
That's what we do at the end of the show. We do our last call.
I just want to let them know, that was part of my whole process coming up here. I'm like, well, I'm going to say it right now, but then I'm going to go right to where you said.
Go ahead.
So my buddy, like a best friend, Ben Poppe, he's from Kalamazoo. He used to book the Warehouse and down when it's called the Warehouse in Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
He'd bring in all these big blues acts.
Yeah.
Okay. And I met him. I used to follow around this guy for blues called Little Ed and the Blues Imperials. If you ever heard of them from Chicago. No. Yeah, they're pretty dang big as far as he's like one of the last guys in the slide, Elmore James style kind of stuff. He's a wild man. He's been on Conan O'Brien, all that stuff. Did you ever see an interview with Conan O'Brien doing that in Chicago with him?
He's a
little short guy, about 5'6",
really?
Wears a fez.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some video footage.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. Watch that. But where he's teaching him how to play the blues. But Ben had him there,
Yeah.
And they knew like there's a radio host over there who did the blues show. Not however another guy, Marty Spalding. If you guys remember, he was on 107.7 RKR back in the day. He's like, Ed's guitar player couldn't make it, and he's like, well, JR, he knows all that stuff, and I was like, yeah, but I know it like Ed knows because I played slide like Ed also, and he wanted me to play rhythm for him that night, and I was the whole time kind of panicking. But that's where I met. I didn't end up having to do it because he carried the show.
Right.
I met Ben that night, even though I seen him around, and Ben. We ended up getting a band together. Me and Ben, a guy named Melvin English, Rock and Ray, Bob Peters, Boogie Woogie Bob Peters. He's passed away, and I think actually Brian Vales actually joined up with us a while back too. Back in that day, towards the end. But yeah, Ben, he kind of helped me. He's a big influence on me in this music business and learning how to. Represent myself too, and how to, when you're performing, what the things to do. And he always gave me advice, but yeah, Ben, he's kind of retired from playing. Sometimes I try to, if I really need a sub, hey Ben, but
try to get him back out.
Yeah, he has a studio over there. His son does actually. His son is a phenomenal musician. I've known him since he was little. I call him my nephew, and I'm talking about phenomenal. And I wish he'd go somewhere and just give it a shot. But he's also an engineer. He has a studio. That's where I recorded that last record.
Yeah.
And he does he does an awesome job. He knows the stuff there too. But it's I'll give him a shout out real fast. It's Black Ops Audio, Kalamazoo, Michigan. But Colin Poppe. Check him out. Anyways, I just don't want to leave Ben out because sometimes you get talking and you forget people. You're like, but yeah, Ben's my buddy, and he's always supported me, and just let him know I love him out there. Okay, okay. back to who I follow around, Lou Ed. There's like three Luther. There's a blues guy called Luther Allison. I don't know if you guys ever heard him. He passed away, but I got to see him. Fortunately, he's very soulful. He's the only blues artist that was on Motown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Luther Allison.
Really?
Yep. And that's kind of how I modeled some of my slide playing is all Little Ed. My show, the energy he provides, I learned a lot from him. Well, Luther Allison, his voice is so soulful, and his playing is like really connected with me. So that was one of my all time guys. And then there's a guy named Michael Burks, who I did a couple of tribute shows when he passed away. Phenomenal guitar player. I'm a phenomenal also from Arkansas. Luther's from Arkansas.
Yeah.
You guys might not know this, but who else is from Arkansas? There's another one. Larry McCray. You ever heard of Larry McCray? Another big influence. Larry McCray's. He just Larry McCray's been working with Joe Bonamassa a lot lately.
That's why I've heard of him.
And Larry is a phenomenal blues player, rock blues player, singer. So he's from Arkansas. Guess where my dad's from? Arkansas.
Wow.
So I'm like, hey, maybe it's something in it over there.
Something in the water.
Yeah. But that's just my little joke. Hey, maybe I got some of that. But yeah, so those were my major guys. Luther, Michael Burks, Larry McCray, Little Ed, of course. And and BB King.
Yeah.
Of course, BB King, you know. So yeah. You can go on and on. There's so many that you want to say. There's one guy that also was George Thorogood. That's how it introduced me to Little Ed. I went to see him. I had a choice to go see Stevie Ray Vaughan or George Thorogood back in way the days. It was right before Stevie got killed. And like, how did I miss the boat on Stevie Ray Vaughan? I told my buddy, no, I'm gonna go watch Thorogood. No, we did go to him, but I didn't go to Stevie Ray Vaughan. But I saw this little guy out there playing guitar, opening up for him. I go, who is this joker? And that ended up being Little Ed and the Blues Imperials from Chicago, who were touring with him at the time, who over the years I connected with, got to know. He's one of my heroes. Then I ended up going on tours with him. So, and he's, it's kind of like my mentor in the blues world. And yeah, we're good friends, now. So, yeah.
So, had you ever toured with a national act before?
Yeah.
Who was the national act?
That's Ed. Not me as a guitar player.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I went out to New York, Florida, Alabama. Shoot, let me think. Idaho, Nebraska. I went all out that west way, out to the east. He'll call me. At the time, he had to get his guitar player had some health issues.
Okay.
Hey man, you working this weekend? That's how we say when we're playing. I'm like, no. Hey man, we got to be to Florida tomorrow at festival. You want to go? I need. When are we going tonight? What? So yeah. So that happens.
Do you still do it?
Oh, if he calls me and if I'm if I'm available, but he'll check my site and stuff. His wife will say, well, we saw you were working, so, well, yeah, but
that's probably the main reason he asks you. He knows you. If you're doing it.
That is, I mean, that's still kind of cool that he still go. I mean, for anybody.
But that's how you keep. That's how you keep it. If you need some help.
I understand that. That is actually awesome because the people in your band. The reason I asked that question: have you ever toured with people around that's national or I call it Class B now or Class C, but shows. Either way, you toured because you get people that toured on major acts that been with major people and everything else that you've had. I was curious if you ever done it because you get the acts. So I was I get that. Yeah, it's funny because I've been in places where I go and get treated like with the headliner, and I'm like, man, this good. I'm getting treated like a king. And I played the same place and like, oh, you don't get a hotel, right? Wait a minute, I just stayed at the Radisson last week. I'm not there now.
Yeah.
But some of the players that you probably played with are staying at the Madison.
Oh, Radisson, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. But But and as far as guys in my band, let me touch on because I'm getting up to them people. Yeah. So I was working with I had also some other guys that I ended up playing with. A guy named Tinsum Telefarrell, James Hill from Duke Tomato. He was
Yeah.
my keyboard player for a while, and he's like, man, JR, James is what I mean, Duke's wanting me to go back on the road again, so I might have to. I'm like, James, you were with him before me, you know.
Yeah.
So that led me to well, we were at a jam session, and Willie, my keyboard player now, this was years ago, was walking by. Well, was at the jam, and my drummer at the time, Timpson, says, Jay, what, Willie? I'm like, yeah, well, shoot, you know, why didn't we think of that? And first time I saw Willie, he showed up here with Skip and Annette Taborn at the, what was that? What's the Babes Lounge? There was a bar over there way back. We called something. Maybe it was Babes. Maybe they were playing music. I'm talking, this is like,
Captain's Table, I think.
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that's
was
what,
that one?
yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
That's the old. That's
That's what it was.
Somewhere, but they were doing
That
Yeah.
was way before.
yeah,
Yeah,
they were
I had to
doing
think of it.
a gig there, and Willie came in with a net. But anyways, that just splashed in my head. Sorry, but
that was okay.
but I ended up calling Willie. Give me your number, man. He goes, yeah. I always thought you would know. So I always told myself he ain't going to call me. I'm like, he always thought I wasn't going to call him, but I called him. You know, so we've been together. Me and Willie's been together the longest. I don't know how many years it's been.
Didn't
15 maybe or more.
didn't that Duke's
Keyboard.
Yeah.
He passed.
Yeah,
away.
James passed, yeah.
he passed away
Yeah.
what, 2 years ago.
That was,
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
2 or 3 years
Yeah.
ago.
Do you guys know he played in a church over here too in Benton Harbor?
Yeah,
I heard
Yeah.
about
Yes,
that.
I
I heard about
actually
that.
did,
I
yeah.
heard
Every
about
after every gig, he goes, yeah, I got to go to church.
Yep.
I'm like, Lord, James.
Yeah, he said I can't go in there have a game cocktails or
Yeah.
anything to eat. I just got to eat and run.
So yeah, so I was playing with Timpson and a guy named I'm jumping all over, but I'm just giving you. I got to get it so I can refresh my memory. A guy named G-Rot, Greg, and Willie, and we were playing together, doing some shows around there. You know, doing my thing, and I was getting stagnant. Where I was like, man, I just can't get into this no more. I mean, I'm looking back and I'll see the guys looking at their watch, you know, and stuff like that. And the bass player at the time, you know, just I feel like he wasn't rehearsing. I mean, the music. He was wanting to get paid, but you were learning the stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of getting frustrated and down, you know. And I was like, I'm ready to quit playing.
Wow, you came to a point where you
Yeah.
wanted to
What
stop.
what year?
Oh, this was like years ago. I'm talking like
Oh, this is the early.
yeah, it's
stages?
probably over 15 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's why I was saying that, because now if he really did, I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be where you're at now.
Yeah, it's
wouldn't-
over 15 years
yeah.
ago or more.
There you go. You made
And
the right decision.
The thing was, when I would go to Chicago and sit in with Ed or play with him, I get on stage and it was like home. I'm like, why is this? It feels so good, you know? And then
Yeah.
same thing. I'm at a jam session down. You ever guys heard of Leroy's? And it's near Chesterton, Indiana area.
No.
It's pretty close to Chicago.
Yeah.
So you ever heard Kinsey Report?
Yes.
Kenny, the bass player, he was part of this jam session. The drummer I ended up hiring at the time was Buddy Guy's drummer for 14 years.
What?
He was in the jam. I forgot. You ever guys heard of Steepwater Band?
No. I haven't.
No.
They're really good. They're like they're really good. I think they're going to be at Delivery too. I know these cats from down there.
Yeah.
They were part of the jam, but all these top tier musicians, when you would go to a jam session,
All
yeah,
in one spot. at
yeah,
one
it's like
time.
you had to have your stuff. You weren't just going in there
Yeah,
and
just goof around.
yeah, you
Right.
get to be bringing it. And
See, that's the thing I love about
Yeah.
jam bands. They just play and
Yeah.
they love the music.
Yeah.
It's like Blammo and all the other jam bands out there. They just play it. And it's jam bands in my eyes is almost like blues music, because you're just playing away.
Yeah.
You're enjoying the vibe of the music.
yeah, it's a real art form,
Yeah.
blues, if you really know how to. If you can really know how to play that style, I mean, really,
Yeah.
I mean, I could pull you up on whatever they call that stuff now on the internet. You know, say this is the drummer, this is a bass player, me not a guitar. This is when we kick something off, and we
Yeah.
could play.
Yep.
And I even met. I mean, I'm not saying everything's gonna be, you know, but there's a certain art form that you guys can connect and you can make something happen really good
yeah.
without, and it sounds good, you know. But so yeah, but the drummer over there, he would go do his shuffle, and I'm like, man, that's what I'm missing, you know. He do that Chicago shuffle, and I'm like,
Yep.
nobody could do it like him neither, you know. And so I reached out to him on his first gig was me. It was at Martha's at the
Wow.
Midway. I
Really?
think
I keep telling you, Marcus.
I said,
telling
Jerry,
you.
his name's Jerry Porter. Bam Bam. Hey, I got this gig. Can you do a show with me over? So we worked it out. Yeah. We're getting ready to play. And he goes, yeah, I was on stage with Clapton the other night. And I'm like,
Damn.
well, I guess I ain't going to impress you. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it was crazy.
I just played with
But
Clapton
these
the other night.
guys, but these guys are in that circle, and I'm getting to play with them. And
But that's still an awesome feeling, though.
yeah. And, so Jerry ended up being with me, we started doing some gigs, he was also playing with a Mojo Daddy, the band, they had a band over there. You probably heard of them.
Yes, I have.
And he was touring with this guy named James Cotton. You heard him? He's a blues legend harmonica player. So,
Oh, really?
I'm
so-
not a big harmonica though, like you are.
Yeah.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
harmonica.
but yeah, James Cotton band is James Cotton's really well known. He played with Howlin' Wolf and all them guys too. So
Howlin' Wolf?
yeah,
Really?
well, I got
Really?
stories about that too.
Really?
Look at you.
Uh,
You've heard of that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I have.
yeah.
Wow.
So, but then Jerry ended up working me for quite some time,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to play a festival in Kalamazoo, a blues fest. I know this bass player is down in Indiana now from Chicago. I'm like, what the hell? I'm shooting my shot, Hey, this is me. I do this. This is what I do. Send him some of my stuff. Would you be willing to want to do a show with me? A hit, All right, yeah. And this was Johnny B. Gayton, who is like a legendary bass player from Chicago. I'm talking about, he's played with Lou Rawls, recorded with Gary Moore, B.B. King, the Staples,
right.
toured with
Yeah.
the Staples singers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's about, you probably saw him there.
Wow.
Albert Collins and the Icebreakers, he played Robert Cray, Johnny Clegg opened
Yeah.
up Grammy album Showdown. It's a Grammy winner. They got a Grammy for that. His discography is like this big. I mean, he's played with the who's. I told you Johnny Winter.
Yep.
He's some of them albums you listen to. He's on there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of I could just keep going with all the stuff who's he's worked with. And
Are
Ja-
you ever starstruck?
I used to be, but I'm just like, man, I don't know. It's just,
The human
I
being
feel-
just like you are, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're human beings, man. There's, doing their thing, I've sat around guys, talking about Buddy and stuff, I'm like, but they're just like, they're sitting there because they hang out just like we're
Yeah.
doing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking about, telling stories of Buddy Guy or whoever, in that circle, I just can't, I'm honored. I ain't not starstruck. I'm like, I can't believe these guys are willing to work
Right,
with me.
yeah, work
See, the funny thing is when Buddy Guy played down at Nardo's, it was awesome feeling because he did drink with everybody else down there, and people just walked by him like, "All right,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
are you?"
Yeah.
And he didn't ever told anybody who he really was. He
Yeah.
just was a guy just drinking,
Yeah.
having a good time, or he was just eating a pizza, whatever. And the first time he was down there, he did it, and it cracked me up because I went up to him and, "You're the headliner."
Yeah.
Well, then he opened. Then the headliner came out because that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So he was just eating, and I said, "You're the main guy." He says, "Yes, I am." So you're Buddy.
Yeah.
And we just shot the shit, and I bought him a drink, and actually got him a water, but and everything else, and it was a cool thing to see.
Yeah.
I never got a picture with him.
Mhm.
I always think I should have.
Maybe you should try it. Yeah.
I should have tried, but it's an awesome feeling of all the people that I've ran into. I never really asked for a picture. I'm almost like him. I have the stories. I have everything that I
The
met.
memory.
I have the
of it.
memory in my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
I don't really need a picture to remember it. I should because half my family had Alzheimer's or dementia, but
those are the moments
yeah.
you appreciate in life. I mean, just to be around greatness,
Yeah.
you let it soak in.
Yep.
they're just human,
And
like he's saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't treat them any differently. Just
Right.
have a normal conversation with them. Don't make them feel out like they have to more than obligated to do something for you.
Yeah.
Because they're who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's an awesome feeling that you played for half these people that I've heard of. And you're acting like that's why I said about the starstruck. it's just a normal day thing for you. It's like, yeah, this is awesome. Like the
Oh.
guy that played with Eric Clapton the night before,
Yeah.
and now he's playing with you.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh well,
Yeah.
well,
I
shit.
better bring my A game.
That's what I- that's what I said.
I would say, shit, I'm fucked.
I better act a fool or something to make it look good. Look good, anyways. Yeah.
I mean, but they're still humble people. They do all types of
Oh, yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
They love just to play for the music,
Yeah.
and you don't find that very often.
That's what I'm saying. These guys are pros. So back to when I talk about a guy looking at their watch, I'm working with these guys now at this time, Johnny and Jerry, before I get to my other guys, who I'm playing a gig, and when it's whatever, used to be the day, they stuff doesn't last as late as it used to, except at Tom's, I think.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're just like looking at me like, okay, what's the next song? They're treating me like I'm the boss, but I'm not the boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They love what they're doing. They know this is the professionalism.
At the same time, you brought that together. You think about it. I mean, you brought all that together. You got these guys. I mean, quote unquote, they're the best in their position, right?
Yeah.
And you got these guys together to play
Just
as
for
one, just
Yeah.
for one night. And
Yeah.
that's awesome right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome right there.
Yeah. But those two actually ended up working with me. Well, Johnny's still with me. Jerry was working with me they were with me for quite a while, and Willie, my keyboard player. Jerry had some health problems for a while, so he had to step back a little. So there was a drummer who I have currently now, my buddy Randall. He's the clown of the group. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. I met Randall through this old guy named Frank, a friend of mine. He called me Jayara. Hey, Jayara. That's what he called me. He called me up. Yeah, Jayara. He said, I've got somebody that I want you to meet. Come on out here. We're jamming wherever. Up in South Haven, Curve, or I think the first time I met Randall might have been a gig in Dowagiac at that pizza place. I don't know.
Okay.
He was backing up Frank and playing drums, and I'm like, I'm jamming with him. I'm listening to him like, oh crap, this guy's good, And so I got to meet him, and then every time Frank would call me, here's the thing about Frank. He would call me up, yeah, I want you to come down, sit in with us. I got this guy here. And then it's like, there's a soul guy, Jojo Murray from Chicago. He's good. He's a great singer. Killer Ray Allison was Buddy Guy's drummer for many, many years.
Yeah.
He was playing guitar now. He's there. I'm playing with him too. Jam with all these guys. I'm like, okay. And Randall would always get on the mic. Yeah, JR won't hire me. I've been trying to get him to hire me. He'd say it to the whole crowd all the time. And finally the opportunity came. When Jerry had his issues. I brought Randall in, and we've been together ever since, man. And Randall's freaking awesome. He brought a whole different energy, and Randall helps me with backups. He's a good singer, and harmonies. We harmonize a lot together. You'll probably hear some of it on that record if you listen to it. And Randall's awesome. So yeah, and he's kind of like, sometimes I call him my band manager because he'll try to, hey, we got to do this, we got to go.
Keep everything in order, right?
Yeah, keep going, But yeah, we all fight like brothers, But we are,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, we're a family, And I added another guy because a guitar player. His name's Tom Eldred. He used to fill in for Willie, and he would bring a big Hammond B3. And he has one of those, and he would bring that to the gigs when Willie wasn't there. And I was talking about big sound with that Hammond, and then he approached me a while back. Well, over a year more ago. I play guitar too. And I'm like, really? It's like, well, I never found anybody, a guitar player around that I really meshed with. I always liked my keyboardist to fill it out, and but I said, well, come sit, go jam a little bit somewhere, and he did, and he's just a good fit. He goes, I always give everybody I said, you'll get your time to showcase, but it's not going to be every song. It's too much when you're trying to jam every song. Hey, here's him, every song. It's too much. You want to put a show on, and you give, this song might be Tom's solo, this song might be Willie's solo, but I'm not going to go around the whole thing every time, because it's, people when they see a show, they want to see a show.
Yeah.
But everybody's get their time to shine, and he's like, I'm happy just playing rhythm. He just wants to play. And then I'm like, man, don't worry, you're going to get, and Tom, he's a good musician too, man. I tell you, he added a lot, to the band, with his little rhythms, and we've meshed really well, because I didn't think I really didn't find any guitar players that I know a lot of guys. I mean, they all do their own thing and stuff, but nobody I was like, I did have two young guys way years ago that popped in my head. One guy was Brian Blowers. He went to Western, took him on, was jamming with me for several gigs, and he ended up eventually taking off, with another band, which is
Nice.
good. But
Good for him.
he's really good too.
Yeah.
Musician. I don't know where he might be in Chicago now. And another kid, George Merkel, who's like, well, he did a bunch of gigs with me, and he's like, I might not be able to make these gigs because we're going on tour. I said, on tour? Where? Because he's in college at Western Oz, and he's the Ben Daniels band. I'm like, all right, who's Ben Daniels? Well, I found out it's Jeff Daniels' son.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it sounds
Really?
familiar. I
Yeah.
would think.
Yeah.
I think he had him on a couple times when he was locally
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah.
It was Daniels and Daniels a
Yeah.
little bit. But
No, you might be thinking of the
don't say
pickle thing or
no.
Oh.
No, I'm thinking no.
Oh, okay. You're talking about
Yeah,
the guy from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Jeff. Yeah,
Jeff
yeah.
Daniels.
Yeah. So his
because
son,
he had his own bluegrass type music. Yeah.
his son, my guitar player, was in the band with him, and I'm like, how you guys go? Because I know I'm a musician. How you going to afford and go? Well, we're just also getting enough to eat, and we're happy. I'm like, then I found, well, your dad's this guy. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are getting a little bit of,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was cool, kind of cool.
That is
too.
pretty cool,
Yeah,
yeah.
good kids.
My question. Shoot.
Mitch Randall. Yeah, okay.
Fuck, I forgot my question. Oh no. Oh. No, I forgot my question. Go ahead.
I wasn't
you know what?
even ready.
Oh wait, I do have one that thought of another one instead. With all the music out there, and when you first started, do you wish you had played more country because that's what you were listening to, or would you always gonna pretty much play blues or
Probably much play blues or
Blues-ish.
that's my I guess
because a lot of people when they
Yeah.
listen to music that we've had on, well, I grew up on this stuff because you said you grew up on country music with
Yep.
your mom
Yep.
and your dad played a little bit of country.
Oh yeah.
So most time you listen to country,
Mhm.
you're gonna play country.
Yep.
But you did a whole different turn
Yeah.
and started your own little side.
Yeah.
So
It's just I think it's similar to country, but it's got just the feeling. I was just connecting, I'm connected to it, That's just I even now I said I didn't want to be in a cover band because when people expect you to play the solo the same every time and everything's got to sound well, that ain't how it's supposed to go. Like my music, I'm doing my own music or blues. I don't have to play the same solo every dang time,
Right,
or
right.
whatever,
and
It's
I have one other question before you get to his, since you just wrote his down. What was your first concert you ever went to?
oh Lord. Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
wasn't a lot.
Oh,
I was poor, so I didn't go to a lot of
Oh,
concerts till I
Lord.
got
he said, "Oh Lord."
when I got older.
What'd you buy
I think
me?
I actually went
First aid.
with my brother-in-laws and my wife to see Dokken and somebody else in Kalamazoo.
Wow.
My
that's not what I
brother-in-law's-
thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, my brother-in-laws, they were liked all that kind of music, and I'm along for the ride, but it was all right, now that I'm older and I listen to a lot of these musicians, I appreciate it more
Yeah.
than when I was young, looking at them as just a bunch of long-haired guys dressing up like women.
Did you have long
I shouldn't
hair?
say that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They did the androgynous. A lot of bands did the
Right.
yeah.
Did you have long hair back then?
No. I'm just saying.
I know. But I was
Oh
just
no,
asking.
I've always had just regular linked
Okay.
hair. Sure, I keep it a little shorter now, but I still got a little bit left. But
I don't. I don't. It's okay.
yeah, no. Now when I was saving this, when I was young, you had the short, but I never got to the
Not
long hair.
In the '80s, where they
Yeah.
had the long hair.
Yeah,
was
and I don't
just-
mean no disrespect to the guys with
Dokken,
the spandex. It just
Right.
wasn't what I was into.
Right, right.
I just
That was Dokken in their prime too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I can't remember who the other band was Dokken. And I also saw Van Halen. So
Really?
yeah, it was,
With
same-
Eddie
or
or with
I-
original?
I think it might have
or
been with
Van?
what's the guy the guitar, not David Lee Roth, another guy.
Yeah. You had Van. They were brothers. Van Halen. It was Van Halen and Van Halen.
Yeah, but I mean, who's the guy? I Can't Drive 55 guy.
Oh, that was
Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar.
I can't remember. I think he was
Yeah.
the singer when I saw him. Yeah. But yeah, I listened to all that. I mean, I hear it all on the radio. You know, it just didn't. I don't know why it didn't get me. I don't know why. It just. I mean,
Just never was interested. In it.
yeah.
The reason I have an answer for you for that, because you have a great heart and a great soul, and the soul music and the blues and everything else goes into that, and you feel it, because you even said earlier he said, don't take me this wrong way, but I love a good slow pace romantic song.
Yeah.
You love that atmosphere of that just because you feel it more. Blues, you feel the emotion, you feel the guitar riff, you feel everything about that. That's why
And not only that, the country aspect when he grew up with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love songs in that too.
Oh yeah.
Good way of looking at it too. I mean, you
ties
love
together.
that. You love that type of music because rock was heavy. It was there. It was going into the even heavier. It was party. And that's why I love more soul and blues and rhythm and everything else.
Yeah.
Good jam bands. That probably didn't help. My first band was the Grateful Dead, but the funny thing is I'm not a pothead, but my family is. I guess that helps.
Well, that's a funny story. It's
I guess that's what helps.
ZZ Top when I was a kid. I think they had an album. I remember in my mind vividly had like a marijuana plant. Something was on it. Whatever.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I always thought I'd hear my brothers and they'd be listening to that, and I'm like, and I'm like, man, this is I shouldn't be. This is bad, because they were. I was associating that with them out there smoking and stuff, and I was just a kid, like
this is the devil music.
Yeah. So at the time, but now I appreciate. Hey, you guys are pretty good.
Yeah. Now this is a hypothetical question. Now, if you were to put a band together of all the greats in blues music,
does it have to be blues music?
Well. They could tie along there. Just let me answer the question. That's the question. Who would it be like, in all different positions? Your drummer, your bass,
Oh wow, you got to pick all that?
Yeah.
Well, my bass is easy. It's Johnny B. Gayton.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, drummer, man.
If you had if you had access to all these great music, what you do, but you have to further that all the greats that have played in your mind, who would you pick to form an all-star band?
That's a hard question, James.
That is a hard question.
I mean,
I mean, you can pick maybe two. I can only pick two out of that. I don't know a good bass player.
Johnny, definitely the bass. I mean,
I'll steal yours.
Man, there's so many good drummers too. I mean, there's Killer Ray. There's Jerry Porter. For what I do, Kelly Littleton from Little Ed. He's awesome, man. Randall, the guy I work with now, is a freaking awesome drummer. Oh man,
dead or alive?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Well,
do they have to play
Michael?
music?
Well, do I need how many guitar players?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You had a 4-piece band, right?
Oh
man, you got I was done.
Just to narrow it down.
Yeah. Maybe keyboards that'd be
and nothing, no disrespect to your band members now.
Yeah, maybe Lucky Peterson on the Hammond organ. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
No.
Yeah, look him up.
Yeah.
Lucky Peterson, Johnny B. Gayton. Man, I just need a drummer. Just a 4-piece band, huh? Wow, that's hard, man.
Yeah.
I got to be impartial.
You can slice it any way you want, but you had access to anyone and everyone that's been in that genre.
That's a tough
of
question.
music.
Yeah,
I like your question though. We should do that to more people.
I didn't mean to stump you.
Well, from
We
what
should do that to more
I'll do
people.
this. If I can't have my drummer Randall,
Yeah.
then it would be the guy that all I hear. I mean, I've seen him play drums. I never got to see him play live. Killer Ray Allison from Chicago, Buddy Guy's drummer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Years ago.
you picked the one for Chicago. I forgot about
Yeah.
him. We
you
were
know,
just talking about Chicago too, and I love Chicago. I forgot about that.
yeah. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking in the blues world, I guess.
Yeah, you were.
I mean, I'm not thinking,
that's why I was,
you know,
spanning it out.
yeah.
I was trying to span it out for you, so other people would know who you're talking about too, if you could. But
Yeah, it could be anybody. Of
Yeah.
all the greats, all the great musicians that you know of, listen to, or even play with.
wow, man, that's kind of hard.
what band would
You
you?
know, like, just keep it in mind. We'll probably
Yeah.
ask you. I mean,
Yeah,
you can probably answer at the end of the show.
Yeah.
How about this? You can answer this question while you're thinking about that one. I'm going to answer you. It's
Yours?
guitar. No, it's guitar players. I want to know your top 5 greatest guitar players that dead or alive. That's why I always like to ask. If since you're a guitar player,
Okay.
who are your top 5 that are that you were thinking, damn, they're fucking phenomenal.
Well, to me, I gotta separate who I like to who's changed
Doesn't matter, dead or alive.
the game. No, I'm saying
Oh yeah, it's changed the game. Yeah. Okay.
who made the impact to impact what we all do.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair.
I
assessment.
like how he thought about that question.
That's a
You
fair
know,
assessment.
because I have
Yeah.
my favorite all time that I'm like, this guy's. I'll go see him anytime before I go see anybody because he connects with me.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't as big as these other names. If he was, he probably would have did this, you know.
Yep.
It
I
connected
give
the
you that.
same.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll think of. Well, you got one on there. Game changer was Jimi Hendrix. Obviously,
I
you
always
know.
say that one. I like that.
BB King.
Yeah.
I mean, I had years ago. I was like, well, he just does a single note, but who does that with more feeling than anybody?
Yeah.
Every solo was just a few notes, but they all sound different. I mean, you feel it.
Yep.
BB King.
That's one show that he always wanted to go see.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I got front row seats at Mendel Center
Oh damn.
given to me.
Damn.
You're making him feel jealous.
Damn. I would love to see that. I would
Yeah,
love to see him play.
yeah,
I saw him once.
That would have been
Actually,
like you said, an honor just
Yeah,
to
exactly.
be in that.
actually at the Mental
same-
Center, but
same
I
room.
wasn't front row.
yeah. How many am I naming?
5. You have
Oh,
2 more,
Lord.
3 more.
Man, you make this stuff hard.
Yeah, you just made it. One just say 3.
Okay, I'm gonna put it. I'll say it. Eddie
Yeah.
Van Halen. I'm not a rock guy, but another game changer.
Yeah, you don't have to
Influence.
be a game changer. He's making more pressure on him.
No, I mean-
know.
this is his.
I know, but
I
know
mean,
my list.
I'm thinking of skill
Yeah.
sets with all the, you know,
Yeah.
different those skill, everything he put in there
Yep.
influenced a lot of people, and that's the rock world. You
And
know.
I'll give you my 5 afterwards. yeah.
Okay. I got 3, right?
Yeah. No, actually you had 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I
have
got 2 more. Man,
You want to hear my 5 while you think?
I'm gonna say,
Let him finish.
man, this is a toss up. Albert King.
That's a good one.
I could say Stevie, but it's where he got his stuff was Albert King.
Yeah. I was gonna say yeah,
Stevie's right there too, though. I mean, just
the man with
the
a
mass
feather.
influence
The
of
man with a feather.
Oh man, there's so many people. Yeah, my world is smaller than all this rock world.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
I'm going to say a tie between Albert Collins and I'm going old school, John Lee Hooker.
Ooh, that's a good
Rounded
one.
it off fast.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Mine is always pretty much, I always change my 5th one up usually. Right now, in my top of my head is number 5, this man here, Eric Clapton, BB King. The one rocker that I do have in there, he's just phenomenal. Slash.
Oh,
I do like Slash for being a rock star, but he could play everything. But Santana.
Oh, Carlos. Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah.
See, all these questions are so hard because
Yeah.
It's so many. It's
Yeah,
so many.
There's so many,
choose from.
but
it's just like you
My-
forget somebody. Oh, why didn't I say that?
Yeah.
I know. But Santana just killed it.
Oh yeah,
I think he's one of the
another big.
big influencer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yours, going influencer. Mine
Yeah.
was big influencer, and I never played guitar in my life, but I always loved how he played. He played with soul. He
Yeah.
played with, but like you said, then just trying to name 5 in your head.
Yeah.
I understand where you're going, the
Yeah.
hardness, because you said him earlier, like Hooker, even on top of that. But you said even the guy that played Johnny B. Good,
Oh, Chuck.
Chuck, yeah. I mean,
Chuck Berry.
yeah, Chuck
Oh,
Berry.
See, that's another one. Why did I
yeah,
say Chuck Berry?
I mean,
Real influential. Well, he
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff from T-Bone Walker. So,
Yeah.
but
mean,
yeah,
yeah.
but it all goes back to blues music, though.
exactly.
I mean, everybody that got music, what music was, and how I think it feels goes back to blues music and soul music and everything else is building off of that.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what music really was back in the day. It was soulful, jumping around and just bobbing your head and having a good time. And that's what it comes from, I think.
It's got to connect to you. you know,
Yeah.
make you want to,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to get up and
It's got to
dance.
make you feel something.
that's exactly.
It'll make you feel something.
I think it makes you want to feel, go back and you're thinking back, and this song that you're thinking about and you're feeling a back of a good memory that you had or you're gonna have. In my eyes, I think when you're listening to that music, you're just bobbing your head and you're thinking about something at that moment that goes with that song.
It can go that way, but it's got to resonate with you. I mean, it's got to you got to feel it, and you just can't.
Yeah.
Oh well, that reminds me of my mom when she used to clean
Yeah.
the house,
Yeah,
and
you
things of that
said,
nature,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I get some of the music that I listened to in the past. I hear now. I say, man, my mom used to listen to that while she cleaned the house.
Mm.
And that's where I get it from. And I enjoy it from. So, but she used to play blues all the time. My grandma used to be a big blues fan when she was alive, and that's where I got some of it from. I
Yeah.
think so.
My great grandmother was
Yeah.
like that when I went over there and listened to
Play
and
little 45s or
yeah, drinking her a little iced tea. I think they had something else in it, but her just getting down and cooking those greens and everything else that she loved cooking and listening to the blues. I mean, I loved it.
Yeah.
I always will listen to that.
Oh yeah. It's,
I mean,
Yeah.
man, it just makes you think that music is a feeling.
It is. I mean, it's a vibration.
Yeah.
I mean, the sound is a vibration.
Yeah.
And when you hear sound and that's intentionally changed to make you feel a certain thing, then that's the beautiful thing. And then you bring other instruments and get it all involved and make it one. That's where the beauty is right there.
yeah.
You can make it sound good. And I'm no musician at all, but that's
No,
the
you
feeling.
play the recorder. It's okay, buddy.
Get out.
You play the recorder. It's okay. It's
Get outta
just
here.
its own instrument, man.
And that's
It's
the coolest thing when
Yeah.
you're all on stage and everything is just going really good, and you all just look at each other and smile,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you have a connection, and you know what each other's going to do
Oh,
just
yeah.
without even thinking.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I've seen you in your band play, and that right there is I think the definition of what music sound like, because it's well orchestrated and you guys vibe off each other.
Right. Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
And it's got to have dynamics and stuff, which I do
Oh, yeah.
like, people don't want to have on 10 constantly,
Right.
That's why I try to take stuff up to a whisper,
Yeah.
let's bring it,
And you said before, you want to make sure it's done the right way.
Right.
And if it's not done the right way, it won't sound that way to the audience.
Yeah.
You won't see that foot tapping or the bottom
Yeah,
of the head or
exactly.
tapping on the table. You won't see that. So
Yeah.
Well, you guys have it going on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
tell you that.
Like I
much.
said, working with pros, like I said, and Randall, my drummer, he used to work with Tyrone Davis.
Yeah.
If you know who that is.
No, I actually no. But
Turn Back the Hands of Time. Oh, darling, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He said it before I did. I'm trying to scroll for something.
Can I change my?
Yep.
Can I
Yeah,
change my mind?
yeah.
Tyrone, Tyrone's was a really famous
Son
artist.
of a gun, man.
Yeah, Randall worked with him.
Yeah.
So I mean, these guys are all top notch, man.
and that's
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. I mean, when you said that
Yeah.
all your members are good in their profession.
Yeah.
And you don't have anybody underneath that. You make sure you have the best.
Right.
And that's a good
And
thing.
it's no, I'm not slighting anybody. It's just, I know who fits and I know what people are expecting. And I have a certain thing in my mind, at least I want to give, so.
That's all awesome.
Even though I'm not that good, but if I can surround myself with these guys,
I can definitely disagree with that. I think you have over the years. I know you've learned a lot of stuff over the years from different guys and different musicians along the way. But you found a sound that you can play and you can relate to. I mean, you can always copy somebody else or, or do something that somebody else did, but you originate your own style and you stick to it. Yeah, that's the beauty of it right there for me.
Yeah.
So I got a 2-part question for you. I'm going to show a visual on the second one.
Uh-oh.
My first one is you always wear the same kind of hat. How many of those hats do you have?
I have several. I don't know. I actually got a brand new one that showed up all smashed in a box. I'm like, hey, what the heck? I ordered it, and I because I'll wear them and I'll change them out because like the white ones that you just sweat, and I was asking Johnny, my guy that plays bass, he wears a lot of nice hats like that. And he was like, "Where'd you get that hat?" I said, "Oh man, I found it on the internet." So, but I asked him, "Man, how'd I take care of this?" He goes, "Because I was wondering, can you wash these things or what?" But I've got several. So I need to get a few more.
So my next question is a visual. You posted this a while ago, and I thought it was hilarious. I'll show James first, and then I'll ask you that question.
I'll have to get up.
I'm gonna have to show him.
Oh, okay.
So you can't get that low no more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I probably can't see. Yeah, and I picked that up from Lil Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's the showmanship.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
Yeah.
Learning how to be a showman.
Yeah.
And you don't.
Oh, sorry, people. If you want to see it, it's him getting all the way down.
I'm sure they can't.
I know, but go all the way down to his hat, and now he's just going halfway.
Yeah.
now.
I guess.
And he posted this. This was not. It says 9 years later. So.
Yeah. So, I also I was playing basketball a lot over here in the Benton Harbor Men's League.
Yeah.
On the now it's the old guy league. I was in it was the 35 and under.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'd always end up having like groin pulls, so I'd always wrap my thighs to keep stuff tight. And I had one recently. That was lasting a long time, and like I said, I was going back, and I'm like, oh man. So I'm kind of being cautious.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. So I got to be careful. I got a few funny stories I'm going to tell you a couple of funny stories about the back bend. One time I was doing that at some event. I don't know where I was at. I opened my eyes. There's this lady all on top, and she's like, I couldn't get up. And I'm like, hey, I got to get up. I got to get up. It was funny, but she's just getting into the show, and you remember the Eli?
Yes.
I'm talking about way back.
Oh man.
There's a video out there on YouTube that says security. I'm playing with one of my older bands. I'm out in the crowd and I do this. Next thing I know, there's a lady on the skirt and she's
I want to look it up after.
Basically going right over top of me, straddling me, the whole way. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So my drummer at the time said, security. So that's what we put on the video. I think it's still out there somewhere on YouTube.
I found my old YouTube videos. So I can find it.
Yeah. But it's kind of I always know where it is because there's a lady going, she's making a comment. I'm in the crowd. Oh, he's so good. It's some lady and I always know her face. And here's that part, Yeah. But, and I had an event I was playing in Muskegon. I was using this guy named Larry McCrae. He's really the one working with Joe Bonamassa. His brother is a drummer. He was subbing for us, and I get out there. Like I said, he's one of the guys who I look up to, and I'd get out there do my thing, and I tilt and I fall, and I bust my elbow. It's all bloody and everything because I fell on
Oh,
concrete.
man.
Oh,
And I'm like, them guys are laughing at me. I was like, man, how do I make, let's look cool, and it was embarrassing, but hey, sometimes that stuff happens.
But-
It's live, right?
Yep,
It's not AI.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real
Yeah.
life.
So
Yeah.
the funny thing when I saw that, the reason I asked you about that, and when you posted it, it cracked me up. I went, and I like how you even said, or whoever sent that to you, it went 9 years later.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
and you could see you went all the way down to the
Yeah.
top of your head,
Oh yeah.
like you're in bands, like when the marching whoever does it on the 50-yard line goes
Yeah.
all the way down
Yeah.
and hits the top of the hat.
Yeah.
You do the same damn thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it
But-
stretches your quads out and everything.
But
You
the-
gotta,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta kind of I used to always kind of loosen up before I knew how to
So
gig.
You knew you were going to do something.
Yeah.
like
If
that?
I do, yeah.
But the funny thing is, he said he was doing that even before the last one, and before that was even posted.
yeah.
He was still doing it. He said he just got the groin thing about how long
Yeah.
ago?
It's been almost like a year. So
Yeah, so he's still been doing it.
oh yeah, I still can do it.
but
yeah.
damn, I don't think I could do that. There's
Yeah.
no way in hell.
Get back up.
No, I don't think I can get down that
Get back up.
far.
But you got,
I might break my back.
the moment's got to be right. If
Yeah.
I feel like I need to connect with these people somehow, and
So what
That will definitely get
Yeah.
their attention.
it's like Rodney Mills.
Mhm.
You know Rodney.
Mhm.
So like Rodney, he plays with the guitar behind his back and behind
Yeah.
his head and everything else. You got to have I'll call it like a snick or what schnick.
it-
Yeah,
yeah, Nick's gimmick or whatever, just something like
you got to have something to boost the crowd up
mhm.
for at that moment. Every lead guitar player at least has one
Yeah.
where Chris, he spins the guitar.
Yeah.
Like he said one day he spun the guitar and it just fell off and broke.
Yeah.
Remember that when he told us
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And shit,
Mhm.
stuff like that. At
Yeah,
least you don't break something.
Yeah, it's
although
showmanship,
You might
yeah.
hurt yourself,
So,
but
I do a lot of stage jumping too. So
do you really?
the guys always say, "Is he gonna do that?" Because depending on how high the stage is, like when on Slippery Noodle, they got on the back stage is kind of tall. And
That's
the,
another bar I
the
need
guy
to take
said,
you to. I told you.
the manager, he came up, man, I thought you gave me a heart attack because I jumped way up in there, and because I always scouted out, is there any beer wet on the floor? Wet,
Yeah.
Are you in the back bar or the front bar?
Back.
Oh, see, that's how I know.
Yeah, it's the higher stage.
Yeah, it's a higher stage.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, or like
or it is a stage. I
yeah,
should say it like
it's
that.
depending where you're at. There's a lot of places I'll scout it out, and
You do your research.
Yeah, I'm
before
like,
you do it. Yeah.
yeah. There's I even have people who've seen me before, like sound companies and stuff. Like hey,
Oh no, he's gonna jump.
are you gonna do anything tonight? I'm like, I want to make sure this is clear. I said, it ain't gonna be cool if I don't jump over the speakers,
Yeah, right.
So that's what I usually do. Yeah.
Can you dunk?
No, I could never dunk. I could touch the rim, but yeah,
You can touch the rim.
I don't know about now. I'm a 2-foot jumper, 2-feeted. I don't run and jump.
Yeah,
I'm more of a 2-foot right off.
Oh yeah, the
It's
vertical.
vertical. Like
Wow.
that. Yeah.
I could touch the net.
But yeah, yeah. So yeah, and,
he can touch the rim now.
Yeah.
and then in the school,
You don't know about
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But when
But
Yeah.
still,
I don't know if I touched the rim. I'd probably get close. But
he can get closer than I barely hit the.
I still, when I was
net.
playing in the league over here, when I was in school, I was a guard. But as I got older, and
I
put
hope
more
you weren't a
center-
center.
I played down there. I was guarding guys 6'7",
Oh,
6'8".
I have
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Playing it now, and but I play down low. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So especially
I
if you
understand.
don't-
but my quick feet, the quick vertical helps me, kind of. Whatever, that's just for hobby, fun.
I can play defense. I just can't.
Yeah,
I
Can't
just can't.
shoot.
I can't jump.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't jump.
I can't jump that high as everybody else that's
I wanna
6 foot
see
tall.
this. I want to see this.
I was.
Look at you.
Yeah.
He's laughing at me now.
Oh man.
I thought about modifying my thing though. That's what I told my wife. What if I could do a 360 off the stage? But
You want to modify your jump?
I'm worried about my guitar. Let's make it cooler.
yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, if you really want to do a top notch, do a 360 and spin your guitar and then
Oh no, I'm
catch
not
it.
doing all that.
That
was just,
you're trying to kill somebody.
You know, that was just me having an idea. I don't think I'm ever going to try.
Right.
But I'm like, what else could I do? I needed something, you know.
What
Another
made you
gimmick.
want to think of this stuff though?
Well, that, like I said, I was influenced on that from Ed, you know, just to show him shit, working with him, you know, and watching how he interacts with the crowds and things like that, you know.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
that's
awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I keep telling you, all these places I keep telling you, we need to go to these bars ever in your life. Slippery Noodle is another one, but that's
Yeah.
down in Indianapolis.
Yeah,
though. That's in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
That's an overnighter,
That's a weekend trip.
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna be down there. I can't remember. Oh, I
I
think
think-
June.
Yeah, I think you're
June.
down there in May, June sometime.
Yeah.
I looked at your list.
Okay.
I love to. I try to catch you as much as I can locally,
Yeah.
but when it's out of town, I don't think, oh, dude, that'd be awesome if I could catch them out of town.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
would, that would be a great venue because I would love to see you outskirts of a different town.
Mhm.
Because my eyes, everybody sees. I see everybody here, and they always not do the same stuff, but they do. But if you're out of town, you're a little bit more because you want to get your name out. You want to boost yourself out there more. So you might want to try different stuff,
Yeah.
different songs.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Just like I try to get him to go to all these different places. We're on a road trip. Since we're doing this podcast a lot more,
Mhm.
we have a lot of places we have to go to with people that we've seen and had on, and
Yeah.
restaurants. And so
Yeah.
this summer we're gonna we thought about it with somebody else, and we said we'll make a podcast out of this.
Hey, there you go.
Our first day
remote.
remote
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
James is driving, I'm riding, and we're going to the next spot.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be kind of fun. But
Yeah.
with you, have you ever thought about doing like not a podcast, but like a live stream where you're going down to Indy or Chicago,
Yeah. Well, that's my
Detroit?
younger guy in the group now is telling me, hey,
Yeah.
you know, social media.
So,
Yeah.
And here's the funny thing. He's the young guy, but he owned the flip phone. And he won't play he won't play anything. He'll rather carry a Hammond organ in and then play an analog. I mean you know,
Yeah.
like this anything that's digital, you
Yep.
know. Like we got this Hammond SK Pro from Willie. It's a, you know, it's not a analog, and I only play analog, but he's an old soul. But he finally got him a phone now. But he's the one saying, yeah, you should get somebody to do your social media for you, you know, because I try to do all the stuff, you know. I try to do some of that, and then, yeah, to be honest, sometimes it feels kind of corny, you know. Hey, this is me, this is us.
Well,
you know.
you can have somebody just you know, follow you around as like a video photographer or whatever,
Yeah,
and follow your steps all the way up to the show.
yeah, something
You
like
know what I
that. Yeah.
Or
And then you can put that on your social media platforms. And
That's what you got to get
yeah.
better at, because I got the Instagram. I have a TikTok. I don't go there as
you have a
much.
TikTok?
Yeah, I just
I do too. I don't even use it.
I got it there
I have
recently. I like
TikTok.
the
Fuck, I've been using mine. all
I
the
like
time.
Instagram, but I mean the TikTok seems like, I mean, I learned how to post stuff, but it just
I hate
looks
Instagram.
different to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah,
I hate Instagram.
You do.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I only did it for my
it's
daughter.
quick and easy.
yeah,
It's quick and easy.
I only did it for my daughter because she's always on it.
It's real quick and easy. It's like put your video
I
out
like
there.
TikTok just because I'm always on it. I watch, I follow people. I mean, I
Yeah,
have my
yeah.
friends on it.
And-
so-
But all social media is geared for you to make a splash
yeah,
for everyone everywhere.
so
yeah. That's the thing too. Everybody wants, anytime he's doing venues, send us all your social media. I'm like, send us this. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I've got a web page, a professional web page, got everything you need on it. All music, it's got photos, it's got
Everything,
bios.
yeah.
But you want me, send me your Facebook, send me your Instagram.
yeah,
send me
because
your,
that's all they have at the moment.
Yeah.
They don't want to go. They don't want just to go there.
It's,
I dealt with this. So
Yeah.
they just want to go there.
Yeah.
They want to know all your information and they want to follow you and know where they can see it. If you have a web page, that means they have to type it all out. They have to do this.
they're
Facebook,
getting lazy
bam.
more or less.
yeah,
Pretty much.
3 words.
What about my last question would be for me? My last question would be: you said you have kids.
Yeah, 2 boys.
2 boys. Are they going to follow in your footsteps? That's my question.
My younger son, I wish he would. He's always one day I had all my guitars out. I had a lot of guitars on the count and took a picture of them.
10.
Oh, I got more than that. But it depends what time of my life it is too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this time I had a crap load. And he goes, so is this my inheritance? I'm like,
My
Yeah.
inheritance.
I said, once you learn to play one, I said, just take one and go take it.
You
Learn to
know how
play.
Yeah.
You know, I keep trying to tease him to do it. He's not, but I want him to take it and, you know, hey,
What-
just you ain't gotta you don't have to do what my music.
Yeah.
Just learn some chords and figure out what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully,
with
well,
that.
my older son, he went to school. He graduated Ferris. I heard you say something about Ferris.
Yeah.
Both of them did.
Yes, I'm a bulldog.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So he was in music industry management, a bachelor's
Really?
degree. So yeah, so he went to the recording workshop first when he graduated. We sent him right down to Ohio. That's why it's a studio down there, recording studio. Then we went, went to Ferris, whatever. Did this thing. He's a songwriter. He does marketing, video stuff for his job in North Carolina. He lives in North
Yeah.
Carolina.
Oh, okay.
He also he's a hip hop guy, but he also does other songs that
What part of North
he
Carolina?
won't put out that are really good.
What part of North Carolina?
Raleigh. Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
It is a great town.
He lives in
yes.
Raleigh, yep. And
Great
his
town.
job is all about marketing and
Yeah.
promotional stuff. But he's the one that shot. There's a video of my videos of me, the one at Czars, the
Oh,
one
yeah.
he shot that with one camera.
Oh, really?
And then that other one that Time Takes Away, he came up and shot that one night. But and when he comes, he did a lot of productions for a lot of your rap artists in the area. He did
Oh, really?
there's a lot of, he's got a
Yeah.
channel with tons of stuff. And when he came, it kind of broke through, I forgot a few years back, he was going to Chicago to meet this guy, who's Laka Films, who films all these famous, I don't know if you guys heard Chief Keef and all these guys over there.
Yeah,
It's pretty,
yeah.
these are guys. And he went over there to shoot his video,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So these
Wow.
guys shot a video of him, and I said, hey, make sure you guys text me where you're at. Cause I don't know who he's talking to, if, maybe somebody, cause you never know these days who's going to set you up, and hey, roll you or whatever. But
Yeah.
But no,
that's true.
they went and shot some old abandoned gymnasium or something, but it's really turned out really good. He's got a song called No Flagging. That's kind of put him on the map. This was several years ago. He was on that No Jumper or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the
podcast.
beginning, they talk about it. This is the hardest white kid rapper I've ever had on this
I'm gonna
stream or
look that
whatever.
up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look
So
that up.
no, it's a harm, no flagging. But he was just, I don't want this. I want to talk about it a little bit. His song was about, he worked at the Coloma Theater in Coloma.
Yeah.
Maloma.
The kids knew he was rapping. They came in there, hey man, what flag you flying? A good thing he's a gang. He's, what are you talking about? We live in Coloma, man. We're not no gang. Thinking that because
Yeah.
gangs is, so his song was all about
They still are.
people pretending they're gangs in gangs and
Oh.
stuff. And I thought, like, maybe I was worried about some of the rap guys might take offended because he starts talking about pull your pants up and do this and you ain't doing this. But he's talking about the kids who are pretending. And these
The
guys,
wannabes.
yeah, and these guys actually were reviewing him, and like he was getting interviews, and they goes, yeah, when I first looked at it, I went, goofy white guy.
Mhm.
Then they go, goofy white guy with bars. He can lay it down.
No, man.
See,
All right.
Yeah,
See, people name other people. You don't have to
Yeah.
make fun of my stage name when I'm in South Bend.
Yours?
Yeah. DJ Jiggy Fly.
That's funny though.
But-
Look at you.
That's funny,
You
dude.
still laugh about it.
I
I'm
have it written down somewhere.
I'm-
I won't forget.
I'm
it.
kind of on him. I wish he would learn
See,
the guitar
yeah.
or something. I said, learn the
Yeah.
stuff to help you write your songs. But he has a lot of rock music that, dude, I've got like probably 50 songs on here that he hasn't released. There's a song on my record. It was his. I recorded it because I believed in it so much.
Which one?
Cinnamon. It's called Cinnamon. So, dude, put this out. And I don't know because they're older. There's older songs he wrote. Yeah, I don't know if I is it because you don't want to look a certain way to the rap hip hop world, or is it just do show you do
I
all
think-
this stuff, man?
Just look at some of these artists that started out in hip hop
Yeah.
and then went to either country or rock
Yeah,
and roll
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
He probably can do that
Yeah.
later on once he feel that it's the
Yeah.
right time for it.
And
How old is he? The oldest?
he's 20 and how old? He's 28,
Yeah,
29.
he's still young.
29.
He's still young.
But
he's
She might be 29 now. Yeah.
he's still in his.
Yeah.
He's still still not even in his prime yet.
Yeah. But you know, you got kids
Man.
too?
Yeah.
I have a
Okay.
21-year-old.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
They don't listen to dad because he doesn't know anything.
No, not at all.
Well,
Not at
mine
all.
You know, not
used
that
to.
they don't. but
Mine
you know what I mean?
used to.
They want to
but-
find their own way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Dad, that's not how it's done now. You know, I was like, dude, I'm a musician. And I tell him, I said, not because you're my son. If it wasn't any good, I wouldn't be even,
I'm telling you this.
I would be letting him just do this thing and have fun.
Yeah.
I believe in some of your songs, dude. You need to put these out. But you don't listen to me.
Sorry, I have another shout out. The last one on this was by Ted Down Media.
Oh,
You know that?
yeah.
Oh, thank God, because I hope
Bite
it-
Down Media.
Oh.
You need glasses.
Is
Joe.
it Bite? Oh,
Yeah.
I was,
And make
Here you
your
go, Joe.
yeah.
make
I know.
your
But-
make your words a little bigger.
Oh.
He has a little-
all he's saying is, or she's saying is the goat.
Yeah. You know who that is?
No.
That's who we're talking about.
Oh,
That's your son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
put the music out.
That's right.
Yeah, get the music
the
out, buddy.
music
Get
out.
the music out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but he's really good.
Yeah.
And
Bite
he's
Down
a
Media.
great
I like
great
that.
songwriter. Yeah.
Bite Down Media.
Yeah.
Sorry, I killed your
Yeah.
name. My bad.
Yep.
You need glasses.
He used
Joe.
to have
Glasses,
it used to be
it's-
Harm Visuals, I believe, and
Yeah.
then he changed it to that, get his own
Oh,
business.
see,
right.
we got people listening from North Carolina.
We appreciate you
Go
watching.
Riley.
Thank you.
Hell
All right, guys, we're down to the last 4 minutes now.
Oh,
Maybe.
we can
Oh,
go
3 minutes.
Did we go 2 hours already?
Almost.
Yeah, we could.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna give you a chance to do your shout out. The last call was what we call it. Give you shout outs to whoever you want to, any of your upcoming events that you want to put out there.
Okay.
Take the roll, we'll pass it around to Joe and myself.
All right.
Finish it
Well,
off.
I just want to thank everybody out there, including my son watching. If my other boy's watching, I love you guys. My wife, Chris.
Yeah.
Gotta get that in there. I don't want to get spanking when I
Yeah.
get home.
Got you
Damn
again,
it.
Joe.
Also, all my bandmates, if you're watching, I hope I didn't say the wrong things. I love everybody. Ben, if you're out there. Anyways, moving on. Shows coming up March 1st at the shrimp cook-off, gumbo cook-off in Boyles for big benefit in Louis Trophy House Grill, Kalamazoo, Michigan, March 1st.
I'll be there.
We hit the stage at 2. There's like thousands of people there. It's
Yeah.
a good time, guys.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It's a great cause. It's a benefit.
Great food too.
March 14th, I think, met the Midway.
Yeah.
March 20th, I'm at the Livery. I'll have the vinyl albums on hand.
Okay.
So I'm doing a show with Grand Funk Railroad. I'll be doing an opening for Grand Funk Railroad
Nice.
at
Good for you.
what is that? Warner Vineyards coming up there
Oh,
in June
that's when they
June 20th.
finally finished their new
Yeah.
venue.
Yeah. So I'll be doing that.
So
and,
you get to do the venue.
I'm just jumping around, just spotty. I can be down in for a blues fest in September. I'll have the horn section from Chicago. These guys tour with the Ohio Players. If I can get them,
Yeah.
they work with me. So they're on my record too. A couple of so I forgot to mention those guys.
So that the horn section's on your new.
Yeah, yeah. They tour with the Ohio Players when
Yeah.
I get them for
Yeah.
certain gigs. And there's gonna be a whole new footage of videos. I don't want to hold you up.
Oh, you're fine.
That
Oh,
these
you're
guys
fine.
are producing in Nashville. They're telling me about getting them done. Where I did this private show.
Yeah.
And the horn section's
Look at
on that
you.
too. So
You're busy.
and
You're busy, man.
waiting for that stuff to come out and all kinds of gigs coming up. And I got 3 more songs I wrote. That's in my phone. I'm trying to figure out.
You're
Because I
busy,
usually
man.
write my songs in January, so in February, yeah.
You gonna pass it to Joe? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I would-
No, you can go first.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Finish it off.
I'm gonna try. I didn't even get that for my birthday. I didn't need to go last on my birthday.
No way.
All right. So, Jen, dude, it's phenomenal. Thank you for coming on. For one, thank you for coming on.
Well, thanks for
That was awesome.
asking me.
Love. You're welcome. Thank you for coming on because hearing about your stories, I hope I get to have you on again maybe later in this year or maybe beginning of next year again, and hearing your stories again. You are a phenomenal player. I've seen you play a lot. And you knowing all these people and they respect you, that shows a lot of who you are. And for that, I respect you even more. And the other person I got to do a shout out to is the biggest backbone in your family is your wife. She lets you do all this stuff.
Yeah.
I wish I could find a woman that lets me do all this kind of stuff. That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
For you having her, you are the man. Because if it wasn't for her, you'd probably be on the road with all these other bands.
Yeah.
And you're a wholesome guy and have a great heart. So keep on rocking it out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's two kinds of word. I hope I can live up to it.
You've done good so far.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on the show. It's been what, a couple of years in the making,
Yeah.
at least.
No, it's only
At
been-
least.
Yeah, I only came because Joe asked me. Sorry, James. No,
It's only been about 4 months for me. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
It's been years in the making. I mean, I want to have you on the show for a while, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the stories, because some of the stuff that you just told me,
Wow.
not many people have lived that life.
Yeah.
And you're one of them. You've been around some great artists, some great people in your life, seen a lot of good things, play some great music, learned how to play some great music, learned from some of the best.
Still learning. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a learning experience every time. I want to say I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anything that you do, I know you're going to take care of it and do the best that you can. And you bring the best out in everyone. Thank you for once again this giving me that knowledge that I never would have known about you in the first place without this interview. Appreciate you so much.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Stop.
Yeah.
You're not humble at all.
Yeah.
You're so vain.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. I'd be honored to.
You are not humble.
No, not when it comes to this
Not
shit.
at all.
Not when it comes to this shit. I'm not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, this was awesome.
This is hard work.
You're right. 2 hours just went like
by that
by like
fast.
nothing.
See,
Yeah.
this is hard work over here booking this shit. Yeah.
I was hoping I was going to have enough to say. I'm thinking all of.
Oh, you have
And I'm
plenty.
like, I got all kinds of stuff I could have told him I forgot about, but
Yeah.
that's how it is.
That's
on
like
live
round
radio.
2.
Yeah.
And we have you on again, definitely, without a doubt. For those that are watching on YouTube, and we didn't even do our top of the hour, did we? We went right through
it's
it.
okay.
For those that are watching tonight, thank you so much for watching. Guys, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do, because it helps the algorithm for our podcast to get out there and be relevant in the podcast world. But watch us every Monday and Wednesday night, 8 p.m. every day, every Monday and Wednesday, every week. We have new guests on, maybe some reoccurring guests. But tune in. Joe, who's on next week?
We have a gentleman that owns his own cleaning service, Go for Joe's. It's not me. It's okay. Go for Joe's. And we got him back on. He rescheduled.
No, we don't.
Brady Combs from Harbor Shores Inn, vice president, executive director, whatever he is, his title is. But he's going to be on Wednesday.
All right. And once again, guys, watch this every Monday and Wednesday night, 8 p.m. We love it. We enjoy putting this on for everybody. And join us next week. All right, guys, I'm James Gill, the host. This is Joe Hill, co-host. Thank you, J.R. Clark, for joining us.
Thank
we
you, guys.
appreciate you so much. And we're going to get out of here in a second. I'm going to tune this in, and we are gone. See you next week, guys. Thank you.